Hello and welcome to Norwood, Massachusetts on Friday, October 24th for SportView's award-winning production of Holliston Panther Football 2025. It's found only on Holliston Hub HCAT. Tonight the Panthers face the Norwood Mustangs in a Tri-Valley League matchup. My name is Tom Emmons, and alongside is my co-host, the legend, Jay Wyman. Jay, the Panthers face the Mustangs for the 10th time. What do you expect to see from Holliston against Norwood tonight?
Well, this is going to be quite a job that Holliston's got up in front of them. I had talked last week a little bit about the number of injuries and everything, and it has even gotten worse for Holliston. But no excuses. We're here. You know, the kids who were backup players last week are starters now. So your starters, it's your job, it's your position, go get them. I think you could have a good game. The defense, I think, is going to be okay. The offense, we'll see. The good thing about the offense is that, the bad thing is Charlie Patrick's not available but at quarterback, but Jack McDonald's available at quarterback, so we'll see. I'm wondering if Coach Uriff is going to open it up a little, because this team, when they faced a passing team like Westwood, they lost 50-7. But otherwise, I've watched them play several games. They're pretty good. They're pretty big. They're pretty fast. It would be a really good game if we were at full strength. But maybe, just maybe, Holliston, with your luck, Tom, you'll bring us another win.
So Holliston will receive the ball first. We'll see that Holliston offense. We'll be back with the opening kickoff in just a few moments. Norwood comes into this game with a record of 2-4 on the season. Their head coach is Manny Lopes. In his 7th season with the Mustangs, his record 32 wins against 34 losses. Holliston's record is 3-3. Their head coach Mike Uriff is in his 2nd season. His record is 8-9. Panthers are facing Norwood for the 10th time all time. Holliston leads the series 6-3. Last year, it was a close one. Holliston winning 13-7 in a tight one.
Yeah, the last time we were here was an incredible game, too. That was the game when Holliston basically had it, and then we had a fumble, and we weren't able to close it out, and Norwood won it. So these two teams have gone at it the last couple of years, and they've been pretty even. By the way, you forgot the main coach for Norwood, the offensive coordinator. Seth Wyman.
Oh, Wyman, right. So you know they're good.
Yeah, you go.
Rodenheiser and Flannery back for the kick.
And number 2, Austin Rodenheiser.
Rodenheiser takes it at the 20. Gets it out to the 25-yard line. That's where the Panthers are started. We have 11 minutes and 54 seconds left in the Central Cafe first quarter. We want to thank Central Cafe, Basil's Pizza and Sub, Main Effort Financial, Superette, and Henry Studios, our sponsors that bring you this program live on YouTube.
Well, tonight you're going to see pretty much a rebuilt offensive line from Holliston, and as I mentioned earlier, I would like to see maybe a little more passing tonight. Maybe get some of those guys out there, some of your receivers out there, and your backs, and. But they've had some kids, I said this last week against Ashland, there were some kids in positions that we haven't had them play in this year. So see how this works out for Holliston.
The quarterback for Holliston is number 15, Jack McDonald, Jr. Threw a touchdown pass last week against Ashland. First down, he's scrambling, looks downfield, incomplete, intended for Flannery. Brings up 2nd down and 10.
This Norwood team, when they went over to Westwood, and they
oh my gosh, what a game.
They lost 50-7. And in the first 3 minutes of the game, after 3 minutes of the game, I think, it was 22-0. They had 2 onside kicks that they recovered. Plus
they were not onside kicks. They those chip kicks.
The pooch pop.
The little pooch kicks.
Yeah. Holliston got strip receivers to the left.
Pitch to Rodenheiser. He heads to the left. Spin move out over the 30, the 31. Should bring up 3rd down and 4.
Rodenheiser with a carry. Brought down by number 19, Kevin Roach. brings up third down for the Panthers. Ball on their 31-yard line.
Pretty good size on that defensive line and on the offensive line for Norwood.
Looks like 3rd and 5 for the Panthers. McDonald, the throw, goes left to Brannigan, first down.
Liam Brannigan, who we have to apologize to.
Oh my gosh, do I owe an apology to? I went down and got new glasses on Saturday. That's how bad it was.
Well,
I did not call Liam Brannigan for his first touchdown in his Panther career. I called it wrong,
that touchdown,
and I apologize 1,000 times.
That touchdown to Liam Brannigan.
Oh my gosh.
I hate to say it because if I didn't say it, I'm sure his dad was going to beat me up.
We're watched all over the world, and I missed that one. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. McDonald gives it to Rodenheiser on the, or Murrow on the draw play, and another first down.
And right
this one
now,
right at midfield.
And right now, that rebuilt line looks pretty good. One of the kids in there is Jake Brodsky, who is just an incredible teammate to do what he's doing and going in there and playing the offensive line.
Brannigan on the sweep play. Strung out by the Mustangs.
But Jake Brodsky's
I don't think
line?
Brodsky's in there now.
He's not playing. Okay. But
not yet. He put on number 56,
yeah,
so he could back up the line today.
Ed Daniels also was going to be in there. I'm not sure if he's in there yet either. But
loss on the play brings up 2nd down for Holliston.
We've got number 77, Matt Mercier, number 53, Carter Green, number 57, Alex Bergman, number 72, Levi Weisseth, and number 75, Warren Greer. 2nd and 11. Inside handoff to Murrow. He bulls his way across the 50 to the 49 into Norwood territory.
Morrow, the ball carrier.
It's 3rd and long, but this is a position where I think
brings up 3rd down.
Coach is going to say tonight that if we get down in there at all, if we have 4th and short on this side of the 50, we're going for it.
Third and 9 for the Panthers. Pitch out to Rodenheiser on the wing. He's out to the first down marker. Let's see where they spot it.
Either way, they're going for it, that's for sure. Nice fake there by Jack McDonald.
Like that play. And it does move the chains for the Panthers at the 40-yard line.
You know, Jack wasn't with the team earlier in the season. He's a baseball player, so I'm not sure if that's what he was doing. But
Matt Kickless with the tackle for the Mustangs.
Him coming back makes a big difference now with the other 1st and 2nd string quarterbacks out.
Hand off to Rodenheiser. Spins over to the 35-yard line. Nice pickup.
Rodenheiser the carry.
This is where you're going to ride that big horse. You know, Rodenheiser, Max Morrow.
2nd down for Holliston.
You're going to get those guys. You want to get a lot of time off them because when you get the
the
running game going, you do 2 things. You get down there and you can score, but you also eat up a lot of the clock.
Remy Mandeville in the backfield, number 28, 2nd and 6. Mandeville to the left-hand side, can't get away from a Mustang. Norwood must have blitzed on that play.
7:53 left to go in it's the Central Cafe first, right?
Yes.
Central Cafe first quarter. Okay.
Remy Mandeville with the carry.
Beer, wine, and ice cream, as well as great breakfast sandwiches.
There you go.
3rd down and 8 for Holliston. Ball's at the 38. McDonald to the left, just off the hands of the intended receiver.
Kind of watching that line tonight a lot, Tom, on these plays, and not watching the ball quite as much. But right there, that last play there, they give him a nice, Jack McDonald a nice pocket. I guess they're going to go for they're going to punt here.
So as you mentioned, we'll see Jake Brodsky wearing number 56. I believe he's playing middle linebacker, but he's also available to play the offensive line. Fake tomorrow. Tries the middle of the line, but Norwood stops him, so it'll be a turnover on downs. Norwood will take over on their own 36-yard line.
Well, I like to call. I mean, you know, you're really going to have to go out here and
Tomorrow with a carry is
do
stopped.
it your best. Now, yeah, I don't want to keep emphasizing the short-handedness and everything else, but the one thing is that you want to do in that case is you want to give yourself a chance to win, and that's what the coach is doing here. Now, the defense isn't really affected. They were affected a little bit, but really not quite as much as the offense.
They keep their eyes on number 19, captain quarterback Kevin Roach. First down, he runs to the left. Gets the corner just before he's pushed out by Rodenheiser. But he picked up 6 or 7.
Kevin Roach with the carry.
Yeah, nice run. What you're going to have to do tonight, as I always talk about, you want to contain. You had mentioned that with the quarterback Roach. You want to contain him, and him, and they want to watch number 2 is Sam Lachey. You want to watch him too.
Second down and 4. And big fake by Roach around the right-hand side. Had everybody fooled. Touchdown, Norwood. Well, I was just about to say that against Hopkinton last week, he had a couple of long touchdowns, 3 rushing touchdowns and a passing touchdown.
He can do that. We have a
nice fake.
We have a player down for Holliston, but that's, you know, I just said, Tom, you've really got to contain. You got to turn him in. Don't let him get to the outside. You turn him in, you got help down there, but you let them get to the outside, and it's going to end up like that.
6:50 left in the Central Cafe first quarter. Norwood's on the board first.
Awesome plays up.
Kevin Roach for the keeper for the Norwood touchdown.
Mustangs line up for the extra point attempt. Kick is up and good.
And Oliveira's kick is good.
Oliveira's kick.
And as the teams come back up the field, score is your Mustangs 7.
6:50 left to go in the Central Cafe first quarter. And Norwood scores on a quick strike.
Kevin Roach from 60 yards.
You know, when you get the ball and you have a team that can overpower you and drive down the field and this and that, and it takes a long time. Okay, I get it. But when something like this happens, this is something you just have to fix. You just have to, you know, as a defensive coach,
right.
You know, and I'm sure that Coach Conrad's going to say that too. Just don't let them outside. Keep them inside. You've kept them inside the first time, or either keep them inside or string it out. Either way, so you can get help defensively.
The Mustangs beat Hopkinton 31-0 last week, and I mentioned that Roach was involved with all 4 touchdowns for the Mustangs. Holliston took a tough one on the chin against Ashland, 42-13. Both Charlie Patrick and Jack McDonald threw touchdowns to Liam Brannigan and Jonathan Casey.
That Ashland plays Westwood tonight, and it's going to be a very interesting ball game over there. Norwood to kick off.
Taken by Flannery at the 25. Gets it out to almost the 35.
So let's see what Holliston comes out with here. They had a pretty good drive started last time they had the ball.
Brought down by number 11, Brody Keneally.
The other thing tonight, Tom,
The
as
first
usual,
down,
you
Holliston.
want to play a clean game. You want to play,
Ball in their 33-yard
especially
line.
offensively. You don't want to have any turnovers. You don't want to have any penalties.
1st and 10, Holliston from their own 33-yard line. Liveroni split out wide to the right. 3 receivers to McDonald's left. McGrath in motion. Pitch out to...
Love that play. I love that play. If you had just one more blocker over there, that play would have been awesome. He would have been able to get out there and make some really good yardage.
That was Murrow, number 9.
McDonald's pass is complete to number 9, Max Morrow. Tackle by number 2, Sam Larkey. Brings up 2nd down.
Larkey is a heck of an athlete for these Norwood Mustangs.
Wow, I guess. Great speed.
2nd down and 4, 5. McDonald to throw, chase from the pocket. Dances out of bounds.
He's
Close to the 1st down. He's going to be just a few yards short.
Yeah. That's the other thing Jack brings, because he brings the
Keeper.
strong arm. You got the quarterback who
Run out of
can
bounds by
throw,
number 7, John
but he can
Wellington.
also move and he can get to the
Brings up
outside.
3rd down for Holliston. Ball in their 41-yard line.
So it'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Panthers from their own 41.
Good turnout of Holliston fans here tonight. Looks like more of them than Norwood. The blitz.
McDonald to throw.
Oh, what a great
Out
throw.
to McGrath.
First down.
He gets to the 46 for another Panther 1st down.
Now see, Jack has a really strong arm. He can throw, he can make those throws, but he also knows when to turn it back and just give a nice soft
McDonald's
toss.
pass is
Get
complete
it
to
get it
number 10,
into
Paul McGrath.
Paul McGrath, and Paul was
Back
able to
by
get in there and get the first down. Those
Right
two
on.
are going to
It'll
work
be a
well
first
together.
down,
I mean,
Holliston.
Charlie Patrick and
Paul
Paul
McGrath.
On their
work very,
46-yard
very well
line.
together, and I think these two are going to do the same thing.
McGrath with 3 touchdowns, 256 yards on the season. McDonald pitched to Rodenheiser.
Oh, nice block. Who got in? Ooh. Somebody over there gave a nice block. Otherwise, it would have really been even worse than it was.
Mustangs strung that out, and Panthers lose a couple of yards.
Tacked by number 19, Kevin Roach. Brings up 2nd down.
Watching the safeties here tonight, and they were playing 2 high safeties.
Holliston 44-yard line.
Come down to just 1 safety there, and let's see if they go back to 2 high. Yeah, they come back to 2 high, expecting the pass here.
2nd down and 12 for Holliston. McDonald looks downfield. Throws short, caught by number 2, Austin Rodenheiser. He picks up a couple of yards, maybe 4 yards. Let's see, they mark it. It's going to be a 3rd down and 7. 4:06 and the clock is running in the Central Cafe first quarter.
Brings up 3rd down for Holliston. Ball on their 47-yard line.
Well, Jack is getting some time. I don't, think it's really a line issue. I think what's happening is they're getting good coverage in the defensive backfield, and he doesn't really have anyone to throw to.
McDonald rolls left, flings it out.
Ooh.
Caught by Nick Flannery, but he's hit right away at the line of scrimmage.
Talked a little bit about Nick Flannery in the past couple of games, and he's a guy that, I kind of expect in some way, especially if Holliston does start throwing the ball a little bit more. Nick Flannery is one of those guys, big tall guy like Paul McGrath, those prototypical receiver types. And he's somebody who hopefully will turn it up.
Ethan Schmidt on to punt for the Panthers.
Brodsky back to punt. Gets off a good one. And it dives inside the 5.
Don't slide. Don't slide. Did he touch
Down it at the 1.
Oh, good. Okay.
Tyler Motter with the hustle play for the Panthers there.
Great job.
2:47 left in the Central Cafe first quarter. Panthers trail Norwood 7-0.
Now you can play the field position game. You get down there and you want to, hold them down here. Don't let them get a first down. This is where sometimes, what you want to do defensively, if you want to put some pressure on them blitzing and maybe make them make a mistake and maybe have a holding penalty or something in that end zone, you pick up a safety. You always want to be aggressive on defense.
You always want to be aggressive on defense.
Always. You got to attack. You have to attack. The other thing is you want to watch out for Sam Lackey, because this is where he gets troublesome for defense.
Roche fumble, gets it back.
Safety.
But it looks like Holliston scores a safety.
They did. Yep.
Well, there's a break for the Panthers.
There you go. That's what I say. You want to be really aggressive down there. When you don't. A lot of teams will sit back and say, "Oh, let's just prevent them from going 10 yards." No. When you get down there, you've got to be very, very aggressive. Get that safety, get the 2 points, and get the ball right back. Nicely played by Holliston. Great defensive job.
So now with 2:40 left in the Central Cafe first quarter, the Panthers are on the board, trail by 5, 7-2.
And that's those 2
Didn't
points.
have that on my bingo card.
A lot of times those 2 points are those 2 points that you end up chasing the whole game.
Yeah.
Holliston gets down there and scores a touchdown. And the other thing is you have the 2 points.
Now you should get good field position.
Yeah, because he'll probably punt. I don't know. Sometimes they still kick off, but he will probably punt the ball.
But back at the 30-yard line. Or back at the 20-yard line. Sorry, excuse me.
And he is going to kick. Not going to punt.
So Rodenheiser and Flannery back for Holliston.
A lot of times what happens here, if the kicking feels really strong and they kick it really deep, that's when sometimes they can outrun the coverage and you can get a good return. Also got to be a little careful here, watching out for the any type of onside kick.
Murrow, Staley, and Motter are the second level. See what kind of kick we get here. Get a high kickoff. Rodenheiser takes it to the 40. Scoots to the left side. He's got some room in front of the Panther bench. He's inside the 35.
And a flag comes out. Now let's see what this is. It was after the run back.
Rodenheiser on the return. Run out of bounds by number 3, Carlson Oliveira.
2 Holliston players there and 1 Norwood player. And it looks like he's pointing against Norwood. Let's see what the call is here. It's against Norwood. It's going to be huge.
Mark the ball at the 43.
Dead ball.
Against Holliston.
That is. See, you can't do that. You can't do that. You got to be smart out there. You just had a big play. You just had a great run back, and now you take your team out of this.
It'll be Holliston's ball first and
Well, not completely out of it. They're at the 47.
But I'm saying, that 15 yards. That's real estate. You got to buy again, and
it's just a speed bump to overcome.
But you don't want to do that. You got to be so careful about not doing that.
Well, you got to be able to overcome those obstacles.
Well, you got to be able to not do those obstacles.
Well, they just got a break with the safety. Now the Panthers offense is on the field. 2:30 to go in the Central Cafe first quarter. McDonald under center. Hands it off to Rodenheiser. Scoots forward to the 43. Where are they going to mark him?
Rodenheiser with the carry.
44.
Brought down by number 40, Matt Kickless.
those are nice drives by Austin Rodenheiser, and you want to keep leaning forward. He does that a lot, and you pick up that extra yard or two, and that makes a big difference when you're going for, second and third downs. Clock running, 1:56 left to go in the Central Cafe first quarter. Good first quarter here.
McDonald to throw, looks downfield for Leveroni. Oh, almost a great catch. Just broken up at the last second by number 3.
And I was just going to say, those safeties are moving way back. There's going to be an opening. One of the things you want to be able to watch coming across the middle, this is where you want to use your tight end. When you can throw those deep passes where they go down and they take the safety with them and take the cornerback with them. That's where that opens up that middle of the field, especially when your backers are trying to blitz. So that's where you can use that tight end coming across the middle.
3rd down and 7 for Holliston. Pitch to Rodenheiser, left side. Got some room. Leans forward.
Holliston's calling it first down, but of course they are.
I don't think that he quite made it there.
Nope.
But it's going to be 4th down and short.
Looks like maybe not even a yard. A couple feet.
Yard and a half.
Rodenheiser with the carry.
Call it a 4th and 1.
Okay, 4th and 1.
4th down for the Panthers.
1 minute left to go in the Central Cafe first quarter.
Ball on the Norwood 38-yard line.
This is a big 4th down for Holliston. This would be big.
Murrow.
You got it.
Powers forward. He's got it. So Panthers pick up a big 4th down.
The ball carrier.
That offensive line is doing a good job right now.
Yeah, really powering.
And you're right, Tom. And they're moving forward. And you get into a situation where you start feeling good about yourself. It's like, hey, we can do this, and give them some hope, a little motivation, and they start pushing these guys around. That'll be a big help for the running backs.
McDonald to throw on 1st down. Just over the head of Leveroni. "11 seconds left in the Central Cafe first quarter."
Brings up 2nd down.
Interesting to see how aggressive Norwood gets here too. Sometimes you can blitz in these situations and they hand off to a running back and they run right by you.
2nd down and 10 from the Norwood 36. McDonald to throw. Fires. Complete to McGrath. He's got a Panther 1st down.
Well, I talked about, the McGrath and the how tall he is and everything. He's really aggressive player too. He can he can get up there. He really get up there for that. And a quarterback likes that because you get that big range of
1st down,
scope,
Holliston.
place where you can put the ball, especially up high. Because that way, if you miss him, nobody else is going to get the ball. Very well played. Nice throw too by Jack McDonald. Oh, you're still 3 seconds in
the Central Cafe first quarter.
I think Central Cafe is paying the ref.
That's right. Supposedly one more play. Ball's on the 23-yard line, 1st and 10 Panthers.
Offsides.
Oh, he got him to jump. Yep. Great.
Let's hope that's
so 2 seconds. It wasn't the last play.
Well, I saw movement on their side. I didn't see our side. Let's see. Yep, there it is, encroachment. So 2 seconds left.
Offsides against the Mustangs.
Well, Central Cafe is getting
the Central Cafe first quarter.
It's nice now. So now, okay, this is a whole different story now. 1st and 5. You got pretty much your whole book you can use here. The whole playbook. And
Ball's on the 18-yard line. Murrow in the backfield. McDonald to throw, pump fakes, rolls right.
he can run. He can run here. Oop. There you go.
Complete.
First down.
Number 13, Nick Flannery with the catch and the first down.
Talked about Nick Flannery too, and I told you I expect him to kind of at some point, turn into that one of those other guys just opposite of Paul McGrath, where you get those twin towers getting out there doing the job. And right there, what happens is your quarterback starts scrambling, and when your quarterback scrambles, what you're supposed to do as a wide receiver is make a move down and then come back, so he has a nice easy target to throw to. That's what Flannery did there right there. Nick did that right there and gave Jack McDonald a really nice target to throw to. Jack did the rest, and it results in a first down.
You know, you talked about the great target McGrath is when he can get up the ladder to catch the ball. Flannery also scooped that one off the carpet, which is another one.
Yeah.
Great place to pass the ball.
Yep.
You know, because nobody else can get it, but you get down low. Nick Flannery with a sliding catch gives the Panthers a first down to start the second quarter. The Basil's Pizza and Sub second quarter on the Norwood 11-yard line.
Just got a call from Basil's. They want it to be this and the halftime, even time for the. But if Nick Flannery can be that guy, and we know Paul McGrath is that guy, and I'm sure Nick Flannery can be that guy, and you've got the quarterback back there that can throw the ball, that's going to open up a lot for your running game. And you know, you got the two runners back there with Austin Rodenheiser and Max Morrow, and that's going to open up a lot for this ball club. So
no, McDonald's been having time back in the pocket. He's been rolling out well, and he's got a great release on the ball.
And one other thing is on that last rollout, and I said when I saw it, like Steven said, he has room. He had room to run, but he was very smart. Get it down to your receiver. Let the other guys get tackled. Don't you get tackled. You gotta stay safe here, you know, because I don't know if there's any more quarterbacks left on the team.
So 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line for the Panthers as we start the Basil's Pizza and Sub second quarter. McDonald's rolled left, fires, complete.
That I don't know if you saw that formation. I don't know if they're going to get in that formation again, Tom. That's a great formation to run the ball.
That was to Flannery, another catch by Flannery.
What they did is they stretched that whole defense, right? You stretch that whole defense, so that lesson. That's when you give the ball to Austin or Max, and they just go off tackle, and there's really nobody else behind them. That was a great formation.
So it's 2nd and goal, actually, from the 3-yard line.
Yeah, they're doing it again. They're stretching that defense out.
McDonald hands off to Rodenheiser, right side. Touchdown, Panthers!
I'm really getting tired of being right all the time.
Keep doing it, Jay.
That's what happened. That's a great formation. I love that formation, like I said, because you're stretching that defense really thin. And you know, the linebacker, if you can catch that linebacker on the inside so he can't get to the outside, and you let Rodenheiser, I mean, Austin is so fast, he's going to get the ball in there and he's going to make that play off tackle. Very nicely done. Nice job by Holliston.
Now, do you go for 2 here, Jay?
Now, I would, and I'll tell you why. Because if you go for 2
it's
here,
8-7.
You already got the lead, right? If you go for 2 here, then you got the 3-point lead. So
looks like the Panthers are huddling up for a 2-point conversion. Flannery to the right, Leveroni to the left.
A little different formation.
McDonald and Murrow in the backfield.
Oh, fumble.
And the 2-point try is no good.
But you got to do that, Tom. You really have to do that, because what you want them to do is keep chasing that extra point or two all the way down. You've already got the lead.
As teams come back up the field. Score is Holliston 8, And your Mustangs 7.
So with 11:04 left in the Basil's Pizza and Sub second quarter, the Panthers take the lead 8-7. Well, all started with that defensive energy and the safety.
Yeah, that's what
Putting
happens.
that pressure, or looking like you're going to put the pressure on, caused a mistake by the Norwood Mustangs.
You know, sometimes a wounded animal is the most dangerous one, and you want to get out there now, and now they're saying, whoa, wait a minute, boys. You know, we can play with these guys no matter who's playing. We can play with these guys, so let's see if Holliston can keep that up.
The line was doing a good job.
Did a nice job, absolutely. You know, the other thing is, you give Jack McDonald credit. I mean, he played, just a few minutes over in the Ashland game the other day, and, you know, he really hasn't been in that much. He's coming out. This is new to him, too, you know, and he hasn't. Of course, he's thrown. I've probably thrown to these kids last year. They had a really, really good JV team last year, and he led the team. So he's done that. And he's a great athlete. So now you get him in there, and you've changed your whole game. You've changed from a running ball club, right, with Tommy Quinn, to a ball club where now you have the explosion with Tommy was in the running game. The explosions now look like they're going to be in the passing game, and still keeping that running game intact.
Rodenheiser with the kickoff. He blasts one.
I love those kids.
Line drive to the 15-yard line, taken by Larkey. He's wrapped up by Brannigan just around the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Larkey's a good one. We talked about him, and you know you're going to see him pretty soon. They're going to start throwing the ball to him. Very fast, great hands. Really, really one of the best receivers in the league.
Mustangs.
Austin Rodenheiser with 400 yards rushing for the Panthers. That was the 5th touchdown of the season and the 10th touchdown of his Panther career. So Norwood will start on their own 40. Roach with the handoff to number 25.
That's what you want to do right there. You string that out. If you can't cut them off and turn them up, you string them out like that. Let the cavalry come in and finish them off.
No gain by Chastanet, or gain of 1.
10:40 left in the Basil Southern Pizza second quarter.
They actually mark it with a gain of 2. So it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Mustangs.
By the way, Castanet, he's another one. He's a good runner. And they have some good size on that line. You know, you might not look it, but they have a couple of big guys over there.
42-yard line.
Roach looks left, fires, complete.
Looks like a first down.
Roach's pass is complete to number 5, Caden Sheehan. Result of the play is a Norwood first down.
Sometimes when you get a quarterback who did what Roach did on
Norwood 50-yard line.
The second play that he had the ball and goes 60 yards on a run, you know, sometimes they start saying, well, that's what I'm going to look for first. Roach didn't do that. They give him a lot of credit. He looked for his receiver.
1st and 10 for Norwood. Roach fires to the left. Incomplete. Rodenheiser on the coverage.
And I'm wondering if that's what they're going to do. They're going to put Rodenheiser on Larkey. That's a great matchup.
Roach's pass was intended for number 4, Danny Reen.
Looks like.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jake,
that wasn't Larkey. That was Reen. I'm sorry.
It'll be 2nd and 10, Norwood.
Looks
Ball
like
midfield.
Jake Brodsky changed his uniform again, so he's now number 44. Back to 44.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good news because that means they're not going to need him in the line.
2nd down and 10. Roach takes it himself.
Good team.
Good slices his way through the middle of the Panther defense. And a big pile pushes it inside the 35 of Holliston.
Well, you give Roach credit for that run, but I will tell you, give Holliston credit. He did a nice job turning that in. Now, that's what you want to do. The first play, because they didn't turn him in, he got to the outside and was able to finish the play with the touchdown. This time they turned him inside and let those guys on the inside take care of him.
9:24, clock running in the Basil's Pizza and Sub second quarter. Panthers lead 8-7. But Norwood on the drive. 1st and 10 from the 34. Roche fakes it, takes it himself on the quarterback keeper.
Great job.
Nice job by number 44, Jake Brodsky. He's 4th on the team with 36 tackles. Has 2 touchdowns, including a pick 6, so he's been a defensive whiz.
He is a football player. That kid, you put him anywhere. He's tough. He's big. He's strong. He's fast. He can do it all. And having him in that defensive backfield makes a lot of sense.
2nd down and 10 for the Mustangs. Roche fakes it, looks long,
Come and get
chased out of the pocket. Brodsky with the tackle. Short gain on the play. Let's see where they mark it.
Driven out of bounds by number 44, Jack Brodsky.
Jake Brodsky. I think the announcer just said Jack Brodsky. That's all right.
Holding
we'll give him a break.
on Holliston.
Oh.
5-yard face mask penalty against Holliston.
Face mask? There's no 5-yard face mask. Is that a 5-yard face mask penalty? I thought
they marked it off 5 yards.
Yeah, I thought it was holding, but I guess not. Whatever.
Well, must have been behind the line of scrimmage.
I'd like to see Coach Conrad at some point shoot 2 linebackers on both sides of his interior line there, and just come in and get.
So it'll be 2nd down and 3 for Norwood. Roche pitches it to the outside to Larkey. He's tackled at just inside the 30. And Norwood will move the chains. So another 1st down with 8:03 in the clock running here in the Basil's Pizza and Sub 2nd quarter.
Jack Staley on the tackle. It'll be 1st down, Mustangs.
Again, what you want to do here is you
19-yard line.
want to make sure you don't let the quarterback Roach get to the outside.
He likes to keep the ball himself.
Fumble.
Ball's at his feet. Scrambling. Brodsky's got him. McGrath's got him. And Jack Staley in there. So the Panthers quickly on Roach. Big loss.
I was trying to see. You mentioned Jack Staley, Tom. I was trying to see if they have him on Lockheed. Jack has been really shut down. He's been doing a great job
Jack Brodsky
on defense.
Brings up 2nd down.
So it'll be 2nd down and 14 for Norwood.
24-yard line.
Yeah, now this is 4-down territory, so they don't need a lot. So you don't have to look for them going deep.
Roach fakes the handoff. Incomplete. Nick Flannery in coverage there.
And Paul McGrath put the pressure on him there.
He was coming from the backside.
Yeah. This was intended for number 4, Danny Reen.
And what that did is it made Roach throw the ball a little bit before he wanted to, before his wide
his time was up in the backfield.
His time was up.
You get a sense of that. You're like, I got another half second to let it go now.
Now this is going to be a really interesting call defensively to see if Holliston brings people or if they just stay back and defend the pass.
3rd and 14. We got a timeout on the field.
On Holliston.
Holliston takes a timeout with 6:44 to go in the Basil's Pizza and Sub 2nd quarter. Panthers leading 8-7.
Good timeout here because what you have is 3rd and very, very long. You want to make sure that everyone's on the right boat. And as I said earlier, I'm interested to see how they play this. You can play it 2 ways. You can lay back and protect against the pass, or you can really attack and put them in real tough position if you can get to the quarterback. Good game though tonight, huh?
Oh yeah, perfect night. Little cool.
It's great. Not never cool. This is nothing.
Never cool.
This is nothing.
No, this is nothing. I remember Canton a couple of years ago in the playoffs. Almost had hypothermia. But that's what we do to bring you YouTube Live, HCAT, Holliston Panther football.
Well, we'll risk life and limb to do that. You know we will. We love our fans.
We'll risk Tom Harmon's life and limb.
We can replace him. That's no big deal. But
Tom's going to the Patriots game on Sunday.
There you go.
Party bus, tailgating, big crowd.
Yeah.
VIP seats.
All right, here we go. 6:44 left to go in the Basil Southern Pizza second quarter. Big third down here. Third
and 14 from the 23. Roach would cast a net behind him.
Holliston looks like they're going to defend the run here.
Faked by Roach down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Norwood. Number 5, Camden.
Roach's pass is complete to number 5.
Caden Sheehan.
Caden Sheehan for the Norwood touchdown.
Well, that was a nice pass, and we get out there, kind of ran a little bit to his right. It looked like he was going to run, and then he put the ball up and found his man open in the end zone. It wasn't really open. I mean, the Holliston defender was down there. He just wasn't quite all the way back.
Oliveira line up for the extra point. And the kick is good.
And Oliveira's
so
kick
it's
is good.
6:36 left in the Basil's Pizza and Sub second quarter. The score is Norwood 14, Panthers 8.
Yeah, we got a chess game going here too between the offenses and the defenses.
Do you think the Panthers blitzed on that play? They had one-on-one coverage in the backfield.
I think what they were doing, when I saw when they started lined up, they lined up with that one high safety. In my mind, that means that you're going to protect against the run, which is really the thing you want to do, is protect against that run. And if you give them 5 or 6 yards on the run, then they would have had fourth and really long still. So, good job. They did all right down there.
Shouldn't be too comfortable if you're the Norwood Mustangs. Panthers had a 50-yard drive for a touchdown last time they touched the ball.
Yeah, and
passing game was clicking, couple of nice runs.
And that was after a 15-yard penalty too. So
right.
Now this is where Holliston, you want to be a little careful, those little pop pooch kicks, and they kick them to one side or the other. The thing is with Holliston though, where they are, if they catch it where they are, they're going to be at least a 30, if not the 35 or 40 yard line. So they don't want to give Holliston a short field.
Flannery and Rodenheiser deep for Holliston.
See if we can get a nice run back here.
Ground ball kicked by Oliveira, picked up by Motter. He's hit right away, just short of the 40-yard line. Let's see there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Give him a 38.
You get that short kick, and that's all right. If that's what you want to do. But there's Motter sitting right there on the 30. He gets the ball, feels it, runs up to the 39, and gives Holliston great field position.
That was a nice scoop by Motter too, without putting his knee down.
Looked like Nomar Garcia Pera there.
Yeah, Nomar. I love Nomar. I was so disappointed when the Red Sox traded him, but then turns out they were right and I was wrong.
The World Series, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
6:32 left to go in the Basil Southern Pizza second quarter here.
McDonald a throw on first down. Fires it. Caught!
Oh, that's how to come back.
By McGrath.
That's how to come back.
Paul McGrath did a great job coming back on that ball.
That's a receiver. A lot of guys can run fast. A lot of guys can do this and that and zip and zap and zop. Now, a lot of guys can do that. But when the ball gets to you, and it's one of those one-on-one plays, and you turn and use your body to defend against the defender and make the catch, that's special. That's a kid who knows how to play wide receiver.
Ball on the Norwood 43-yard line.
So ball's on the Norwood 43. Panthers 1st and 10. Brannigan, Morrow, and McGrath out deep. Pitch to McGrath. McGrath finds some room on the sidelines. Whoa! He lowered the boom on number 40. Pick up another yard or two.
I'm telling you, he's earning that Megatron mantra.
McGrath. McGrath. That kind of goes.
I ran it by Coach York. We get a little chuckle out of it. But really, I mean, that's remember the old Calvin Johnson, the Megatron out there in Detroit.
Oh, yeah.
Wide receiver. He was big like that and strong like that and fast like that. It's good to see.
1st and 10 at the Norwood 30-yard line. Fake to McGrath. Handoff to Rodenheiser. He gets inside the 30 to maybe to the 29.
Rodenheiser the carry. Jack by number 44, Joe Serratori. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 9 for Holliston.
Ball on the Norwood 29-yard line.
5:20 left to go in the Basil Supper Pizza's second quarter. Holliston with the ball. They're down 14-8, but they got the ball and they're marching. Yeah, this is going to be a pass play. You know how I know?
How do you know? You're always right.
I'll tell you after this.
Okay.
Too much time?
No. Illegal procedure.
Oh.
Somebody must have moved.
False start against the Panthers.
Those little things you talk about, playing a clean game, and
Remains
it's just
2nd down.
it's just a 5-yard
Longer
penalty.
touchdown.
But it's just a 5. It's true, but it's just a 5-yard penalty. But it just does that much. It just sets you back that much and kind of get you out of that rhythm that you were just in. McGrath goes to the sideline.
Second and 15 for the Panthers. McDonald fakes the pitch, throws it short to Morrow. Jumps over the defender.
That's how.
He looked like he wanted to send him into next week when he lowered that shoulder.
I know I tell this story all the time about Max Morrow, but
Max Morrow.
Max Morrow was doing a basketball game.
19,
He went down on the floor. I mean, he just went down on the floor, slammed his whole body against the floor. I called him over afterwards. I said, your new nickname is Tommy Point.
Tommy Point.
And that's the kind of thing you saw right there. It's just 100%. There's no 99.5% with him. It's 100%.
So 3rd down and 2 from the 22.
Again, with 4 down territory, so the whole playbook's in play.
Hand off to Morrow.
It's kind of the second time they tried that, and I think if you really got like short yardage or something like that,
Carry.
if you're just going to go to the middle, I don't know why you just don't get under center.
So 4th down and 3
Brings up
for
4th down
Holliston. They converted the last 4th down they had.
3-yard line.
Clock running with 2:55 to go in the Basil's Pizza and Sub second quarter.
Which makes this makes, yeah, let's see.
Holliston's going to take a timeout.
Good, I was just going to say, good timeout. This
is an important play.
This is big. This is a really big play because
essentially you got a new quarterback. So
what you do is
just
two
want to
things.
go over it.
If you can get this first down, you do two things. Hopefully you score on it. But if you don't score on it, you get the first down, and what you do is you keep the drive alive to score later, and you keep them off the field, keep their offense off the field. Because remember, Holliston's going to be kicking off in the second half, so you don't want them to have those back-to-back possessions.
Thanks for tuning in to YouTube Live to watch Panther Football 2025 here on Holliston Hub HCAT. Bruce Guilfoyle up in the booth, nice and cozy. They got a heater up there.
Yeah. He's loving it. He deserves it.
No, he does his magic there. Keep you live, getting all the beautiful plays and colors here from Norwood High School.
This is a beautiful complex they have up here now. We came up here first time about 4 years ago, and they didn't have lights. We played on a Saturday afternoon. Then last time we came, they had lights. Nice, they do a nice job here. There are some really nice facilities in the Tri-Valley League. All right, so as you said, Tom, 2:49 left to go in the Basil Sub Pizza second quarter.
See what Coach Uroff has dialed up for his offense. I think he got the playbook wide open here. Rodenheiser's in the backfield to McDonald's left. Then you got McGrath, Murrow, and Brannigan to the left. Liveroni to the right. McDonald goes left, fires, complete to McGrath.
I don't think he got it.
And he is just short of a first down.
Yep. No, it's ball.
So the Panthers turn it over on downs a second time.
Was complete to number 10, Paul McGrath.
First time was on the fake punt
play. The Mustangs
near
will take over
midfield.
first
Austin
and
Rodenheiser in the backfield that time came up and made a really nice block right up the middle.
Oh, yeah.
To block a blitzer, and it gave Jack some time back there. But they just hadn't gone far enough for the first down.
Let's see if the defense can make a turnover this time.
Yeah, you really want to hold them here because the last thing you want to do is get behind 2 possessions for them getting the ball after the half.
1st and 10 for Norwood. Roche takes it himself. Brodsky's got him.
Oh, gee.
Carter Green and then Warren Greer. Roche said, I snuck away from those guys. He like, the referees just saved your life.
Kevin Roach with the carry.
Jake Brodsky. I said this once before earlier today. He's a force. And Carter Green is one of those other kids, the twins, Carter and Nolan, I think. Those two next year are going to be really something. They're really going to be something. They've got some really, really special athletes coming back next year. And a lot of those kids now, you see them filling in this year and doing a good job.
2nd and 13 for Norwood. Roche scrambles right. He's going to head for the sideline.
It's opening up, and
He's got a first down.
I wasn't able to see what happened, but that side is just opening up. I don't know if the person who was supposed to be containing is chasing to the inside. I don't know why, but that just opened right up. I mean, that outside, and luckily they were able to get to him and stop him.
Well, I think they took their receivers and put them to the left side on purpose, and Roche knew that he had an escape valve to the right side.
But you're still going to stay there. If you're contained, you're that edge, you got to stay there. You can't, no matter what happens, you stay there.
1st and 10 for Norwood. Roche to throw, chase from the pocket.
Got him. Fumble! That's a fumble. That was not a pass. That was not a pass.
Rodenheiser was on him.
He put the ball down on the ground.
Now the referees are talking.
That's a fumble. That is not a pass.
Flag.
They're going to call it a pass. They're going to call it a
intentional grounding.
But that wasn't grounding. He held the ball out like he was stretching and put the ball down. That should be a fumble. I think maybe that's what they're talking about. What I saw.
If they call it a pass, it did not make the line of scrimmage.
I mean, I don't think you can take. You know how they spike the ball. You get behind the center. You
right.
Spike the ball. I'm not sure. Maybe you can do that out in the open field. I wasn't aware you could do that. I thought you had to, at least make the effort to throw the ball. Let's see what happens here. Illegal grounding. All right.
Intentional grounding.
Intentional grounding. So you lost it down.
Intentional grounding against the Mustangs.
I believe Holliston only has one timeout left.
So the clock stopped with 1:43 in the Basil's Pizza and Sub second quarter. Panthers trailing 14-8. That backs the ball up 5 yards to the 30, making a second down and 15.
So if he throws here and it's incomplete, then you're going to have a chance to stop the clock after this play. But you got to contain him.
Rose hands it to Chastanet. Murrow and Brannigan throwing backwards. Picked up about 7 yards, 8 yards.
Chase Chastanet, the ball carrier. Tackled by number 57, Alex Bergman.
Liam Brannigan's
Brings up third down for the
twin
Mustangs.
brothers over there.
They said Bergman made that tackle. That's what they saw up top.
38-yard line.
Liam Brannigan's twin brothers, Ronan and Declan, playing in that fourth grade
Powerhouse
team that they made the playoffs. They're playing tomorrow down in King Philip.
3rd and 7 for Norwood.
Timeout, Holliston.
And Holliston takes a
timeout,
timeout with
Holliston.
57 seconds in the Basil's Pizza and Sub second quarter. Norwood leads 14-8.
Now, what that timeout kind of does is Norwood wants, obviously they want to score, but forget that part of it. they want to be able to punt the ball away. Because Holliston took the timeout here, I believe that's their last timeout.
Yes.
Now they might just run the ball and let the clock run down and punt it. Maybe. You never know. But that's an option now. Whereas before, the option would have been if they throw the ball and it's the same now. If they throw the ball and it's incomplete, same thing. The clock stops. That's
right.
why I would not be surprised if they ran the ball right here. Because if they get the first down running, well, they get the first down. If they don't, then the clock's going to run and they can punt the ball away. 57 seconds left to go in the Basil 7 Pizza second quarter.
3rd and 7 for Norwood at their own 38. We got a close one, Jay.
It's a good game.
This looks good game.
Very good game. Let's see if Roach, if they have kind of like a run pass option for Roach here.
Roach looks down the field, fires complete to Larkey.
Yeah, he got the first down.
Stops the clock with 52 seconds in the Basil's Pizza and Sub second quarter.
And that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to, get the
Government's
clock
pass
stopped.
complete to number 2, Sam Larkey.
52 seconds left and
Jack
get that
Staley
clock
on the
stopped
tackle.
and give themselves other opportunities.
Result of the play is a Norwood first down.
You always want to use your timeouts on defense because when you're on offense, you can control the timeouts. You can get the ball out of bounds. There's a lot of things you can do. But when you're on defense, you can't. So you always want to wait and hold, whenever possible, hold all your timeouts for
You're right, Jay.
for when you're on defense.
Roach to Chastanet. He's going to be tackled between the hash marks. Did Norwood use a timeout there?
Yep, they must have.
And they do. With 42
Chastanet,
seconds
ball
to go.
Tackle by number 53, Carter Green.
Carter Green getting in there with another tackle.
It is a second down
Nice.
for the Mustangs. Ball on the Holliston 49-yard line.
Carter's starting to really turn it up a notch.
Oh, he's playing guard on offense and defensive end on defense.
Yep. He and, like I said, his brother Nolan, the twins. Actually, they're triplets, 2 of 3 triplets.
The third one isn't on the football team?
No.
Call him up from reserves?
I think he played when they played. I always call it Pop Warner, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The Little League football thing. I think he played there, and I think he was a running back. I might be wrong about that. But so now, okay, here again, you've got the whole playbook open. You can really do whatever you want. You can take 3 shots downfield if you want. The only thing you want to be careful of is not to turn that ball over. What Holliston wants to be careful of is keep that quarterback in the pocket. don't let him outside of the pocket.
You don't want to see a Joe Castiglione pick 6.
Oh, well.
Oh, gosh, if you're Norwood.
Yeah. We'd like to see it.
Holliston's got the ability.
They're back there to defend the pass.
Roche
Reverse.
on the
Reverse.
flip to reverse to Larkey.
Yeah. And that's
Brannigan pushes him out.
that's a weapon. They use that at least once or twice a game. They get Sam Larkey in there.
Sam Larkey with the carry.
You know, we talked about the speedy. He kind of reminds me the way they use him, the way we used to have Connor T.
First down for the Mustangs.
You know,
Yes.
Connor had that
Ball
great
Holliston,
speed. He was a great
40-yard line.
athlete, and he could do a lot of things. He could run the ball. He could catch the ball. He could get out there and do a lot of things.
Spencer Aronson.
It's Spencer,
There's another
same,
one.
yeah, same way where you get that great athlete, you put him out there, and is he a receiver? Is he a back? No, he's an athlete, and you get him out there and you get him running with the ball. They'll do that a couple times, but at some point they're gonna throw deep, and when they do, it's probably gonna be to him.
1st and 10 from the Holliston 40-yard line. Roche to throw. Fires complete. Inbounds. Norwood uses another timeout.
Great tackle inbounds. That's a big play, keeping him inbounds, making them use that other timeout. I
Push
think.
pass complete to number 2, Sam Larkey.
Well, that's at least his second one, but
Number 16, Jack
didn't they have
Stallion
one
on the
earlier
tackle.
in the game? I'm not sure if they did or not. So I'm not sure if they've used all 3 timeouts or not, but
Timeout on the field, Norwood.
the most they will have is at least one left. 29 seconds. Holliston, again, great job keeping him in bounds.
29 seconds in the Basil's Pizza and
Oh,
sub-second
I'm
quarter.
sorry. I'll go down and get my tuna wrap down there, and I got yelled at.
Yeah. No, we go by there on the way home, don't we? Tom does.
Great people down there.
All right, 2nd down and 1. From the 31.
You figure at one point they're going to have to do one of those what they call chunk plays, where they get quite a bit of yardage. Blitz.
Low snap. Roche picks it up, fires deep down the field to Larkey.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Incomplete. So he wasn't able to toe that line.
That's Liam Brannigan on him, and
Staley was
Jack
back
Staley.
there.
Intended for number 2, Sam Larkey. Liam Brannigan on the coverage.
here's the deal,
Brings up
Tom.
3rd down for Norwood.
You don't pass the ball to the guy Jack Staley's covering. It only took 6 seconds, 23 seconds left, but it ate up another down.
23 seconds left in the Basil's Pizza and sub-second quarter.
Now, what they'll do here, sometimes what a football team will do, especially if they have another timeout, is they'll run this ball here and get the 1st down, which will give them 4 shots into the end zone.
3rd and 1 for Norwood. Roach looking to pull him off sides. The Panthers stay tough. Roach takes it himself off the left side.
Yeah,
He's
there's
got the 1st down.
Yeah, that's a smart play. There's the run. Now,
And there's their last timeout.
that's it. So now you're going to see the ball is going to have to be thrown with 17 seconds left in the Basil 7 Pizza second quarter.
Carry.
They'll have to get the ball
Attackman number 24,
down
Lucas Perez.
deep enough where they can. 17 seconds will allow you to complete a pass over the middle, get up there and spike the ball.
Oh, that's
But,
awfully tough in
yeah.
high school ball.
Yeah, it is, but
It's right on that edge.
you can do it if you've practiced it.
Yeah,
It'll
but
be
you
1st
got to
and
be
10
set.
Norwood.
Everything's got to be
Well,
right.
well,
Ball
don't forget the other thing. If you get a
26-yard
first down, the clock stops too. So
That's true.
That's the other thing. So they're playing a clock game right now.
I think you're going to see him go to the end zone.
And the other thing is that Holliston now, you still want to contain, but you can pin your ears back and come if you want to send a blitz in there now, because they're probably not going to run the ball here unless Roach gets in trouble and he runs on his own. But I don't think you're going to see a designed run here. So you gotta make sure that he's contained in the middle.
1st and 10 for Norwood. from the 26.
The other thing is put some pressure on him to see if we can get an interception.
Roach rolls right, fires, flag flies,
Yep,
caught
back.
by Larkey.
Coming back.
Kevin Roach's pass was complete to number 2, Sam Larkey. There is a flag on the play.
Got a holding call against the Mustangs.
Yeah. You know, a lot of times you'll have penalties and it really has nothing to do with the play. But in that case, that was one of those plays where if he wasn't held, he might have been able to sack the quarterback and end the quarter.
Right. Who was held? Did you see?
I didn't see.
Remains first down, Norwood.
But they threw it just as Roach was coming across. They threw it right at the feet of the blocker who was right in front of him.
So the backs the ball up to the 36-yard line. It'll be 1st and 20 with 12 seconds to go in the Basil's second quarter.
Still gotta contain him, but you can come get Roach if you want. Don't worry about anybody else.
Roach to throw, time in the pocket, takes it to run, heads out of bounds. No, cuts it back inbounds.
Oh.
He's tackled inbounds, and that'll run out the clock in the first half.
Well, that play, Roach, I think he'd like to have that one back because
should have stepped out of bounds,
and he would have had a shot downfield. Great D, nice way to end it defensively for Holliston.
So a well-played half by both sides, and the Panthers trail Norwood 14-8. We'll be back with the second half action in just a few moments.
Hi, I'm Rebecca from Central Cafe. My parents bought it in 2001. They expanded it and bought the convenience store that was next door. Then they added groceries, beer, and wine. This last year, we were able to earn a full liquor license, and the store is open from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. So it's nice to come before work, get a breakfast sandwich, bunch of options, a lot of drinks here to get after a long day of work. You can stop by, get your winning lottery ticket and some tobacco products. We're located at 100 Central Street, a quick pit stop from the rail trail. It'd be great for you to come on down. We'd love to see you here.
Hello everybody, glad to be a sponsor over here from Basil's Pizza. We're here at 1568 Washington Street, Holliston, Massachusetts. Hours of operation, we're open 7 days a week, 10 to 9, and Sunday, 11 to 9. Great place, great people, great food. Great place overall. Just glad to be part of the community. We would love to see you in here. Thank you so much.
Okay, we're back for second half action, 14-8 Norwood. There was a couple of touchdowns. Kevin Roach went in from 61 yards and threw a 23-yard touchdown pass. That's the scoring for Norwood. Holliston got a safety on an offensive lapse by Norwood. And then Austin Rodenheiser went in from 3 yards out for his 5th touchdown of the season. That's our first half scoring. Stats from Ken Dunn down in North Carolina. Jack McDonald is nine complete passes of 13 for 66 yards in the first half. But we got a close game. Panther defense did what it needed to do at the end of the first half.
Well, they did. They got the stop, and you're right. They needed to keep that possession out of the end zone. And now what they got to do is get this ball back and see if they can get down and score a touchdown and get the lead again.
Hope you enjoyed the Main Effort Financial halftime show. Sorry we didn't announce that earlier. Main Effort Financial, John Drohan and crew taking care of your financial needs. Austin Rodenheiser to start the second half. Caught at the 25. Returned out to past the 40-yard line to start the Superette third quarter.
Yeah, that gives Norwood kind of a short field here, and see how they come out and if they're going to be aggressive and throw the ball or
Attacked by number 9, Max
get
Morrow.
back to the running game, and they've been pretty successful with that, especially with Roach at quarterback
Mustangs
getting to the
second half,
outside.
first and 10,
Holliston on the
ball on their
defensive side, we've
42-yard
talked
line.
about this extensively. You know, they have to make sure that they contain Roach.
First and 10 for Norwood at their own 42 to start the third quarter. Roach hands it to Castanet. Picks up a couple of yards.
Sam Larkey with the carry.
Oh, Sam Larkey with the
Brought down by number
carry.
57, Alex Bergman.
Number 2.
Second down for the Mustangs. Ball on their 45-yard line.
Bergman on the tackle.
Second and 7 for Norwood.
I think you want to be a little careful. I just had this sneaking suspicion he's going to throw deep at one of these times.
Larkey's in the backfield. Fake to him.
Got him. Oh, they had him. There you go.
Paul McGrath and friends. Whole Panther defense had a meeting in the backfield with Kevin Roach.
Yeah. He's buying the donuts. Nice job by the defense, and Paul McGrath getting in there. And of course, you kind of got a little bit away from Paul, but you never get totally away from Paul, and they were able to come in and finish him off. And that's what I'm talking about. You know, he's on this outside now, so let's see if he goes back inside. But if he's on this outside, that's going to be his responsibility to contain on the edge.
So 3rd and 9 for Norwood.
This is where you want to turn, Holliston wants to turn him loose, let him blitz.
Roach on the option play to Larkey.
Oh.
Pushed out of bounds around midfield. Let's see where they mark it.
Shy of the 50. What do we have here? Player down?
Larkey on the carry. There is a timeout on the field.
They got a timeout, not sure why.
It's player on the field. Player's down.
Oh, right down in front of the bench.
Yeah. $10:14 left to go in the who's got this?
The Superette third quarter.
All right, 10:14 left to go.
Superette.
Superette. Paul McGrath getting back up. He's got that knee brace on there, and I don't know if that's what it was or not, but he's been so big offensively and defensively on this ball club tonight and then every night recently. And you know, with all the other injuries, you getting to the point where sometimes you just can't afford them anymore. All right, so they're back to punt, but I would watch for the fake punt. Make sure that they punt the ball. This is at that point in the field where sometimes they fake. There you go.
There's the fake. Kicked it, but it didn't go really anywhere.
They're gonna
Bergman and Brodsky.
They got to bring this out way down here.
It was kicked out at midfield.
Yeah, he kicked it right out of bounds.
He kicked it far, but it was all out of bounds.
Yeah.
Going to give him the 45.
Yeah, first down, Holliston.
So the Panthers are going to be in great field position for their first drive of the second half.
And Tom, I really think this might be where you really want to get aggressive on this drive. You really want to get down there and get the touchdown and whatever plays you can have in your book to get you down there. I think that's what you want to do.
Well, Coach Europe had halftime to dial up a few plays to start out with. McDonald pitches to Rodenheiser. Picks up a couple. Crosses the 45 to the 46.
Brought down by number 40, Matt Kickless.
47.
Brings up second down for the Panthers.
You know, the way they came in and defended that against Austin Rodenheiser, I wonder if Austin can throw the ball. He can pretty much do anything else. If he could throw the ball, you could release your receiver down there. You would have had. There was nobody here. They just brought everybody up to defend against the pass.
So ball's on the 47, 2nd down and 8 for Holliston. McDonald fakes it to Rodenheiser, screen pass.
Ooh.
Try to connect with Murrow.
I would tell you, that screen pass was absolutely covered beautifully. That is exactly how you want to cover a screen pass. Yeah, very good job by Norwood.
McDonald's pass was intended for number 9, Max Morrow.
Brings up a 3rd down and 8.
On the coverage.
You know, you get out the linemen are going to know it's a screen pass because they're not going to get as much effort on the blocking end. But when your linebackers or your D-backs can smell out the screen pass, that's really tough thing to do. Good job there by Norwood.
Third down and 8. McDonald the throw, looks downfield, lets it go long.
Give him the
Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Intended for Leveroni.
You know, Cal Leveroni, he's another one of those
Yeah.
those receivers that, you know,
Sam Larkey on the coverage.
those big receivers. And
down.
like I said earlier, you know, the quarterbacks love throwing to those guys who can get their hands up in the air and make some catches.
So Brodsky to punt.
Holliston's going to be loaded, absolutely loaded at wide receiver next year. Oh, what a great punt.
Nice
what a
kick.
great punt.
Larkey takes it back on the 15.
Better be careful with him. There you go.
Murrow brings him down as he crosses the 35.
Sam Larkey on the return. Tackled by number 8, Jonathan Casey.
Oh, it's Jonathan Casey.
Mustangs will take over 1st and 10.
That was a really good tackle too, because
Yeah.
he's that kid. He's that
Larkey
guy.
is slippery.
He gets out there and he can break tackles, and he's got speed. And if he gets out in front, you ain't going to catch him.
1st and 10 Norwood from their own 35. Roach to throw to Larkey.
Did I see a flag up in the air? Is that something caught my eye? I thought I saw a flag up in the air.
Roach's pass was complete to number 2, Sam Larkey.
No, I guess not.
Number 44, Jack Brodsky on the tackle.
Maybe. Now they're talking.
No. I guess not. Oh, maybe so. Yeah, there you go.
Illegal procedure
Yeah, there you go.
against Norwood. Make it 1st down and 15, so we do it over again. So no play.
Oh, boy, almost made a mistake there, huh? Fortunately,
That's about as close as you come.
Can't see out of one eye and blind in the other.
I thought it was wrong once, but then I was wrong.
Yeah. Okay, another situation where Hollis is going to put the pressure on the quarterback. Here they come.
Roach to throw, puts it up deep for number 4, Reen.
Well,
Incomplete.
Holliston had 3 defenders back there. You're going to have to defend that ball a little bit better than that. You got to be a little bit closer. You can't let him. He grabs that ball right there. He gets a big 1st down. Meanwhile, back here, if you can keep putting the pressure on.
For the Mustangs.
I think what happened in the first play where they had the illegal procedure is Holliston showed blitz and they moved. This time they showed blitz and they didn't move. Let's see if Holliston does it again.
2nd and 15. Roach holds it himself. Gets away from Green. Keeps his feet across midfield. All the way down to the 42-yard line. Well, that's how dangerous Kevin Roach is.
Very dangerous.
16, Jack Stalley.
Green got in there, and
Play is a Norwood first down.
he just
It was a totally broken play, but
Yeah.
he made the most of it.
Be first and 10 Mustangs. Ball in the Holliston
8:14 left to go in the Superette.
Superette third quarter.
Superette third quarter.
First and 10 for Norwood. Roach pushed out of the pocket. Brodsky's got a hold of him. Slips away. Throws it out deep.
Intercepted. Oh!
Knocked away. Almost intercepted. Tyler Motter got his hands on that one. Good battle out there.
Meanwhile, how the heck does Roach get away from that?
He was a Houdini on that play.
He was done.
Amazing escape. Brodsky's like, I thought I had him twice.
And actually, you know, he threw that ball.
Second
He
down
might
for
have been better
Mustangs.
off not throwing that ball because he had a pretty wide open corridor over there that he could have run in.
So second down and 10 for Norwood.
The good news is Holliston's getting in there.
Roach pulls down that snap. Knocked out of bounds by Brodsky. And Brannigan. But he picks up 5 yards.
Run out of bounds by number 4, Liam Brannigan. Brings up third down for Norwood.
So 3rd and 5 for the Mustangs.
37-yard line.
Yeah, and I'm bet there, unless there's a penalty here or something, some loss of yardage, they'll be going on all 4 downs, I would think. Got to contain on that outside. Here comes the blitz.
Roach to run, to throw. Heaves it up downfield.
There you go.
Picked off by Holliston. Nick Flannery with the interception.
There you go.
And Holliston is in business in good field position. 7:33 to left in the Superette third quarter.
Well,
Panthers get a turnover.
They were getting to him. The only thing that was stopping them from having a really great defensive stand there was the ability of Roach to break tackles and get to the outside. But once he didn't break tackles, he threw now 2 passes. One almost got intercepted on the other side of the field, and this one that gets intercepted by Nick Flannery over here. I told you Nick Flannery's a good receiver.
You did.
Don't throw it to Nick Flannery.
So 1st and 10 Panthers at their own 35.
Let's see if Holliston opens this up a little bit.
McDonald pitches it to Rodenheiser. He's frustrated, just got back to the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, their defense, their front 7 plays very, very well along the line. They really, I mean, they don't let them really get outside at all, except when Holliston plays that really, really wide formation that spreads everybody out. That creates holes in the defense. But when they don't do that and they're playing in close or a regular formation, Norwood does a really nice job of covering up on the defense.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10. McDonald to throw, fires, complete to Cal Leveroni.
Well, Cal, that time, I think he got hit before the ball even got there.
He did.
And he was able
He
to
held
hold on.
Yeah.
Very nicely done. 6:25 left to go in the Superette third quarter.
Complete.
Brings up a very makeable 3rd and 4.
But they're going to have to get a drive here, because it's getting to the point of the game where if you don't get down and get that lead or tie it up or whatever, it's going to be tough if they get the ball back and score. So you got to kind of open it up a little bit, I think.
McDonald to throw on 3rd down.
Got him.
Fires complete to
First down.
not incomplete. as Flannery was
incomplete.
hit right after the catch.
Yeah, I really think you got a punt here now.
Nick Flannery. Chase Chastanet on the coverage.
He got the ball
Brings a 4th down for the Panthers.
right where the first down marker was. He would have had a first down, but he got it in the back. Boy, oh boy, this team. Yeah, they got to call timeout. They got to let him get off the field.
.552 left in the Superette third quarter. Brodsky set up to punt.
Brodsky on to punt for the Panthers. Sam Larkey back.
Brodsky's going to take the ball and run.
First down.
And for the first down.
Oh,
Big
that's-
44 rumbled up the right side.
remember I told you he's a football player, right? I told you that early
Yeah.
in the game. Well, that's what you can do when you get a football player. Is you can give the guy a ball. The guy's a great punter. He gets the ball way downfield. They're ready to have a nice return down here,
Jack
and he's
Brodsky
able,
with the
because he's a
carry.
running back, he's able to understand what he needs to do to get the
Result of
first
play is
down,
a Holliston
and that's
first
what he
down.
did. Great call over there by the coach.
There must have been a great
Ball beyond
block
the
by your
Holliston
gunner
35
on the right
yard
side.
But it was a great call by Coach Uroff. Great call. He knows. I think Coach Uroff knows. You got to score here at some point. You got to get down there and score. Meanwhile, he's running out of receivers.
So 1st and 10 at the 45. McDonald to throw. Hands it off on a draw play to Murrow. Murrow's in the open field. Got a first down.
What a great run by Murrow. What he did was he got that ball and
the ball
he was
carrier.
trapped in there. He waited for the
Back by
thing.
number
He
2,
took a
Sam
little
Larkey.
bit of patience, just waited just long enough to make that little quick move, and he was gone. Great job by Max Murrow.
First down,
Great
Panthers.
job.
Ball on the Norwood
The
37-yard line.
ball's down to the Norwood 37-yard line.
And this is where you go to your quarterback here, and this is where you go to your line and say, okay, guys, now we got to do it. Okay, you got to pull it together. You got to do it. You got to give us some runs here. You got to give us some time. So far, so good with that offensive line.
1st and 10 for Holliston. McDonald to throw. Looks deep. Incomplete.
Ooh.
Right through the hands of number 5. Jumped in front of that play.
Yeah.
That was
McDonald's pass was
Caden
intended for
Sheehan.
number 4, Liam Brannigan.
Now you're on the
Caden
far side of
Sheehan on
that
the coverage
field.
for the Mustangs.
If you could do that spread thing again, that's one
Second
thing.
and
The
10,
other
Holliston.
opportunity you can have here, and we talked about that in another game, you can put trips on the far side of the field.
on the short side.
Put trips on the short side of the field, and that opens up this whole left side. Now, if you had Paul McGrath out there, you could do that. He's not out there right now, but
2nd and 10 for Holliston. McDonald to throw. Complete.
that's it. That's all you got to do. Zip that ball in and get 4 or 5 yards.
Liveroni on the catch.
Cal Leveroni putting himself in a spot here. He's having a really nice game.
Cal Leveroni on the reception. Driven out of bounds by number 5, Caden Sheehan.
Gain of 6. Brings up a
It's
3rd
down
and
for the
4.
Panthers. Ball on the Norwood 31-yard line.
You can do that again if you can get that somehow extra coverage over on that left side on the far side of the field, the short side of the field. You can come this way with some type of a reverse also. Oh, that's going to be Norwood or Holliston.
Holliston takes a timeout with
And
3:39
timeout,
left in the third quarter. Superette third quarter. Panthers trail 14-8.
This is the best part of football. You know, you get down here and this, the offense is saying, okay, this is what we got to focus on and this is what we got to do. And the defense is saying we got to do this and that. And, the fans are all saying, well, why don't you go over here? Why don't you go over there? That's what's so great about this game.
Yeah, every play means something.
It's really, especially in a situation like this, you're Norwood and you're trying to hold that lead and clock's kind of ticking. You got about 16 minutes left in the game, and Holliston's trying to get down there, and they got to score so they don't get behind by 2 possessions.
Oh, I got the official halftime stats. McDonald was 13 for 17 for 112 yards at the first half.
There you go.
Rodenheiser, 7 rushes for 21 yards, 2 catches for 14 yards. Murrow, 2 catches for 18 yards. McGrath, 5 catches for 51 yards. Flannery, 3 catches for 21 yards. Brannigan with 1 catch for 8 yards. Norwood, Kevin Roach was 5 of 8 for 56 yards, 10 rushes for 96 yards and a touchdown. Larkey was 3 catches for 23 yards.
I like the spread offense.
McDonald to throw to Rodenheiser. Rodenheiser up the left sideline. Finally pulled down inside the 20-yard line.
I love that spread offense. I love what that does to that defense. It puts so many holes in that defense. It makes it tough. We talk about this a lot in basketball, how the foundation of all offense in basketball is spacing. And it's the same here in this game. When you're in a confined field, it's spacing. What you want to do is make them cover as much defensively as you can. And when they spread them that thin, it's tough to do.
So Panthers 1st and 10 on the edge of the red zone. Empty backfield for McDonald. Pitches out to Brodsky. Chased down by the Mustangs.
Norwood did a nice job covering that. Once Jake Brodsky went out, they could kind of see that there's the back, and he's behind the receivers, so he's behind his blockers, and so they kind of know that's going to happen. But if you run that setup again and come back to the other side, something good might happen.
2nd and 10 for Holliston. McDonald to throw, rolls right. Fires along the sideline, incomplete.
What Jack McDonald does, it's really smart. He goes right to the
sideline.
McDonald's pass was intended for number 20.
If he'll run out of bounds if he needs to, or he just throws the ball so he doesn't lose any yardage.
Brings up 3rd down.
He'll throw the ball and throw it out of bounds, or throw it only where a Holliston receiver can get it. That's smart. That's something you have to learn as a quarterback. And that's good to have a kid back there who knows how to do that.
4 down territory, 3rd down and 10 for Holliston.
Going to have to get at least 4 or 5 yards here, hopefully.
McDonald pitches in reverse to...
There it is. There's the great blocking. Whoa, a great blocking. Oh,
Rodenheiser, touchdown!
Did you see that blocking? That was incredible.
Oh my gosh.
On the carry for home.
Beautiful execution by the Panthers.
There were 2 great wide receiver blocks.
That's coming back.
Oh, no. There were 2 great wide receiver blocks on that play. They're not going to call holding on this, are they?
Yep.
Oh. Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess.
Great job on executing the reverse by the Panthers.
Just absolutely sensational blocking.
It'll be 3rd down, Panthers. Ball on the Norwood 25-yard line.
So they back them up to the 25 because they take the spot of the foul. So it'll be 3rd down and 15 for Holliston. Leveroni goes to the right. Rodenheiser goes to the right. Murrow and Brannigan go to the left. Brannigan in motion. Fake pitch to him. McDonald puts it up.
Oh!
Incomplete.
Oh.
Intended for Murrow.
I thought the second receiver down there caught that ball.
So to bring out 4th down and 15. Panthers will go for it, of course.
Intended for number 2, Austin Rodenheiser. Caden Sheen on the coverage for the Mustangs.
This is interesting. They're obviously going to go for it
4th
here,
down
but
for the Panthers.
A punt would not be bad here as long as you didn't put it down in the end zone. If you could kick the ball out of bounds deep, that would be a help. But you really got to get some points on the board. So this is really a good call.
Leveroni spread right, Rodenheiser right, Murrow in the slot. Brannigan split left. McDonald to throw, chase from the pocket. Fires it up for the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
What a play! Oh!
Can't see the number, don't want to get it wrong. Cal Leveroni with the touchdown catch. His first of the season. Wow, what a great job. When McDonald scrambling, Leveroni got open.
Well, let me tell you something. People might not have known how to pronounce his name earlier. They're going to learn now because that kid is going to be a force. Great play by Cal Leveroni, and what a great job by Jack McDonald. That's a big kick. That is
Sam
a big
Farrier's kick is up and good. So with 3:16 left in the Superette third quarter, the Panthers take the lead,
Mustangs 14.
15-14.
I talked to you earlier about how the offense have changed now from a running type offense, a really good running offense, to now they're getting into this passing offense, and that's what it can do. You know, you can score. They can score quickly off the run too. You know, we saw that in Wayland, but they can score quickly now off this, and you know you got two receivers out of there, and in comes Cal Leveroni, and he just does a nice job. And that hurt, you know.
Jack McDonald with his second touchdown pass of the season. Great awareness that Leveroni was open in the end zone because he was scrambling.
And he had originally some pretty good blocking, but one of the players from Norwood snuck through the blocking and got in there and got after him. And he just went down there, and if you see, it looked like to me like he never looked at the sideline. He just kept looking downfield, and he saw it, and he just put the ball down there. And
it was sort of a cross-body throw.
Yeah.
But it was right on the mark.
Yeah. Now, depending on how deep he kicks this, I like when he kicks those low-line drives that bounce around, you know, because, you know, the ball's not round.
It isn't round.
You bounce around, and it, you know, goes here and there like that.
Rodenheiser,
oh,
line drive up the middle.
He touched it. He's down. Oh.
Flag flies.
Now, oh, boy. I saw the two players. I didn't see what happened.
Roach on the return.
That might.
Tackled by number 4, Liam Brannigan.
I'm not going to guess. Personal foul. Norwood. There you go. So 15 yards back now.
Personal foul against the Mustangs.
And this
They'll back him up to the 15-yard line.
This is where you want to kind of defensively. You kind of want to form like an outside pocket and let their pocket be inside. Right? You form that outside pocket and you blitz up the middle. You always want to put the pressure on the quarterback up the middle in a situation like this, but you cannot let him get outside.
So 1st and 10 from Norwood from their own 15. Roach hands it off to to Chastanet. Nice job by the Panthers. Quick tackle.
Chastanet,
you know, Holliston has really lived and died by this defense all year long, and here's another opportunity for them to kind of take over the game again.
Brings up 2nd down for the Mustangs.
So 2nd down and 6.
Clock running, 2:35 left to go in the
Superette
third quarter. Superette.
Superette. Love Chris and those guys down
boy, there's another Holliston player down. Well, we got a second. This 100 years ago tonight. Tonight's the 24th, right?
Right.
Tonight's the 24th. 100 years ago exactly tonight, Holliston hosted a winless midfield team who came into Holliston hoping to turn their season around. Holliston quickly scored a touchdown in this game, and they just kept pouring it on until the final score was recorded at 54-0.
Whoa.
Senior quarterback Charles Cole and senior halfback John Loring each drove the ball over the goal line 3 times, while senior fullback William Stover and junior left end, and my favorite player out of history, William Honey, scored 1 touchdown each. Honey drop-kicked 6 extra points to complete the scoring in this Tri-County League contest, which raised Holliston League record to 3-0 and 3-2 overall, with only 1 more league contest against this same midfield team left in the season. 100 years ago tonight.
Thank you, Ken Dunn.
Ken Dunn does a
Appreciate
nice job.
these little snapshots in history.
Love them.
100 years ago. 100 years ago.
100 years ago.
Even I don't remember that.
I almost do.
You were a little closer than me.
Yeah, quite a bit closer than you, I think.
So 2nd down and 6 for the Mustangs. Roche looks downfield, puts it up, just
bounds.
throws it to the sideline.
Good pressure. You know, you keep coming with these other players. Guys are walking off the field, you know, and
much pass out of
Holliston
bounds.
they just don't give
Brings
up.
up 3rd down
I'm
for
going to
the
tell you,
Mustangs.
I love this team.
That was Murrow in on that pressure.
I just love this team.
Don't you love him?
No matter what happens to them, and they just more and more stuff. Just how much more can you throw at these guys? And these kids just keep coming and doing a great job.
They really have.
Third down. This is a big
3rd and 6 for Norwood.
Big third down for Norwood right here.
Roche fakes it to Chastanet, but
They
then
got him.
kicks it himself, and he's tackled for a loss.
Wow, what a great job.
Kevin Roach, the carrier. Tackled by number 9, Max Murrow.
Max Murrow on the tackle.
4th down for the Mustangs.
And now you put yourself in a position to get this ball back, take it downfield, and go up by 2 possessions. Clock running, 1:20 left to go in the Super at 3rd quarter.
Nick Flannery and Austin Rodenizer back for the Panthers.
Oh, I thought it was going over his head. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Poison. There you go.
Goes out of bounds just on the Holliston side of the 50. The 47-yard line. They're going to be in great field position with
47.
1 minute and 8 seconds to go in the Super at 3rd quarter.
What a game.
Holliston looks to add to their lead.
What do you think, Tom? Good.
Panthers will take over
Tom
1st and
Harmon
10.
doing a great job on the camera. Of course,
Oh my gosh.
as Tom said, Bruce, the great Bruce Guilfoyle inside, taking care of all our computer needs. And again, welcome to all our fans.
Got a barn burner tonight.
Boy, I guess we do. Yep. Flags all
Flag
over the
is a
place.
handoff to Rodenheiser. I don't know what the flag was, but it looked like
Rodenheiser, the ball carrier.
got to be motion
Brought down by a
or
host of Mustang
procedure.
Flag on the play.
It's against Holliston, looks like. He's pointing to Holliston. Yeah, illegal shift. Against Holliston.
So we'll do 1st down again. No, that's not right.
Where are they going?
It's
No. Come back. Come
It
back.
went
come
like
back,
7
come back.
yards.
Illegal shift against the Panthers.
Wow.
It remains
Now,
first down.
if you're Holliston, you're calling this game, you're calling the
Ball
plays.
to Holliston,
You want to be
42
just
yards.
as aggressive as you were in the last drive.
1st and 15 for Holliston. McDonald to throw. Puts it to Brannigan. Picks up 3 yards.
McDonald's pass is complete to Brannigan.
Liam Brannigan, the senior, and
Brought down by number 7, John Wallinson.
he's one of those guys that has to play all over the place
Yeah, second down,
because of all the stuff going on here in the
Ball in there, 44-yard line.
with the Holliston team, and he gets out there and he does a good job. He's done a good job at safety, and you know he's another receiver that you can have.
Linebacker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's another receiver that you can use. Let's see when they give the 10-second. Okay, they can take this till the end of the quarter because the 10-second hasn't gone up yet, and there's 4 seconds left.
In the Superette third quarter.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. So we end the Superette third quarter with the Panthers on a high note, 15-14 over Norwood. And they've got an important second down and 13 to convert.
Let's see if I can get another one of these games in here, and let's see if we can bring it back a little more to our age here. And 2015, on Friday, October 23rd, 2015, the Holliston Panthers methodically put away a good Norton Lancer team by a score of 35-7. The win completed an undefeated start to the season, 7-0, and a TVL Large title. The Panthers would enter the playoff with home field advantage and would eventually take that to a second straight Super Bowl championship. We remember that. We did those.
Oh, my gosh.
Remember those games. I actually remember this game, too.
It is so hard to get to a Super Bowl at Gillette, but to get to 2
back-to-back
Super Bowls.
and win them both.
Right. 4 and what do we have, 7 years? 4?
Yeah, they were
4 times to Gillette?
I know they were 3 and 4 seasons, right?
Yeah.
I think.
09, 10, 14, and 15.
Oh, it wasn't 14. Okay. Meanwhile, Holliston's got a little ways to go here on second down. What, about 12 or 13?
As we start the Henry Studios fourth quarter.
So we're getting to that point in the game where you have 2 evenly matched teams right now going at it, and you know someone somewhere is going to make a play that's going to trigger this thing one way or the other.
McDonald to throw on second down. Flips the ball.
Oh,
pushed out of bounds with some gusto.
Oh, okay. I guess he was inbounds when he caught it. I was going to say pushed him close, but that wasn't much of a play. Only picked up 2 or 3 yards.
That was Flannery on the catch.
Oh, he's back. That's good news.
McDonald's pass is complete to number 13, Nick Flannery.
So now you're receiving core.
Brings up third down
Flannery and
Holliston.
Of course, Cal Leveroni and Liam Brannigan, and then your 2 running backs. So
ball in there, 48-yard line.
I'd like to see that spread offense again here, Tom.
Third down and 9 for the Panthers. McDonald to throw. Oh. Nice catch by Morrow.
I don't know. This is a tough call. this is going to be a really tough call.
Fourth down and 4.
You know, you want to keep the ball. If you get that first down, it's going to be big. But it looks like the smart play is to punt.
And with the lead, it looks like Coach Europe has decided to punt.
Yeah, that's probably the smart play. Now the other.
Well, last time they set up to punt, it was a fake punt.
Yeah, and
you get Brodsky running towards the line of scrimmage. Give him the option.
He doesn't have that far to go this time.
Brodsky's kick.
Nice punt. Nice punt.
Takes a Panther bounce.
Let it go. Let the clock run. That's it. 10:49.
Down inside the 25.
Sorry, Tom. 10:49 left to go in the Henry Studio fourth quarter.
What a great game, Jay.
Oh, my God. This is awesome.
Good night for football.
Yeah. Every night's a good night for football. You know, it's good. This defense. I talked about this the last time they hit the ball. You know, this is who you want on the field.
40,
you know, you want this defense out on the field.
1st and 10.
And so far, they've done a nice job.
1st and 10, Norwood from their own 23.
Showing blitz again.
Roach throws it incomplete. Quick coverage there by Flannery.
Well, it's starting to put a little pressure on him. And what's happening is quarterbacks don't like pressure, especially up the middle. They hate that.
Pass was intended for number 2, Sam Larkey.
When you get that pressure,
brings up second
sometimes it's just, even if you can't feel it, you don't step, you don't hit it, you rush it. You know, the ball comes down, you release it. You know, all passing, all throwing is all 100% mechanical, and mechanically you're bringing that ball down quicker than you want to do, and that's why it's hitting the ground.
2nd down and 10 for Norwood.
Yeah, these are 2 big downs right here, Tom.
Roach takes it himself. Slips 1 tackle. Panthers corral him after a short gain.
Well, earlier in the game, they had one of those big scrums there that they have, and you know, and then Roach was down on the bottom of, in the middle of it all, and the Norwood team got a nice advantage pushing that ball. This time it was Holliston winning that scrum.
Kevin Roach with the carry.
And once again,
Number 75
was sitting here with
Greer.
another really big 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 7 for the Mustangs.
Clock's running. 10:05 left to go in the Henry Studio 4th quarter. See if Holliston blitzes again here.
Big down for the Panthers.
They're showing blitz.
Roach to throw. Incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Austin Rodenheiser was right.
Number 2, Sam Larkey.
Was right there covering Larkey, and he might have caught that, but if he did, it would have been 4th down anyway. So now we're talking the field position game. And in the field position game, right here, if they play this punt correctly and no penalties, Holliston could have tremendous field position.
Rodenheiser lets it go. It's going to come down just inside the 35.
Great
with
field
9:32 left in the 4th quarter, the Henry Studios 4th quarter.
Down by number 4, Danny Reen.
I thought you were going to forget that, and I was going to correct
Holliston take over 1st and 10.
You got my back.
Don't worry about that, son.
You got my back. You got the knife in my back.
I want his job.
You can have my pay.
Yeah. We're going to put ours together and go trick-or-treat, and that's how we're going to get
Although we got a
food.
Snickers bar and a Kit Kat tonight.
There you go.
Thank you, Tom.
See if Holliston can put together some time-consuming drive here and get some points on the board.
So 1st and 10 for the Panthers at their own 35. McDonald to throw.
Beautiful.
Short throw to Murrow on the go. Right up near midfield and moves the chains. So Holliston gets a 1st down.
His passing is just
effortless.
It's not just. I don't care how strong your arm is. You give the guy a ball with a chance to catch it.
Catchable ball.
Nice, easy, leading your receiver. There's no one around him, so the receiver gets a chance to catch the ball up high, turn and run with it. That's just beautiful passing.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Blitz is on.
Pitches it out to Rodenheiser, left side. Trying to get to the sideline. Turns it up for a couple of yards.
That's a nice
near
job.
Midfield.
They came into blitz that time, and they kind of didn't run into the blitz. They ran away from the blitz, and that
the ball carrier.
The left side of the Holliston offensive line was able to turn and block and get Rodenheiser some good yardage there.
Yeah, second down and 5.
Clock stops.
The Norwood 48-yard line.
When he went out of bounds, 8:51 left to go in the Henry Studio 4th.
McDonald to Rodenheiser. First down, Holliston and more.
Again with
Austin Rodenheiser.
Again with that spread, and what it's doing, as I've said, that's opening up those creases and this gives them those some corridors to run in, you know, and it's helping. It also helps your offensive line because as those players spread out, it gives those linemen good blocking angles. If you can get a blocking angle, if you don't have to come right, you know, in the front of somebody, you can come to the side and push them. That's the angle you want your
blocking down,
yeah,
or
blocking to have.
Yeah.
Exactly. And those, sometimes they call that zone blocking. You know,
right?
You get down in there and you push them all out and give the running backs those corridors.
So 1st and 10 Panthers at the Norwood 37.
There it is. There it is.
Morrow.
Oh, throw the flag.
And there's an interference as he had Rodenheiser open.
Remember earlier I had said, gee, I wonder if Rodenheiser can throw the ball because
Max Murrow heard you.
That was
Coach, put me in.
That was a nice job. Nice job. Now that's a 15-yard penalty. It's not an automatic first down, but it should be a first down here, right? It's a 15-yard penalty. So again, it's not an automatic first down, but if it's a 15-yard penalty gives you the first down, then it becomes a first down.
So that'll bring the ball all the way to the Norwood 22-yard line. Panthers just outside the red zone with 8:08 left in the Henry Studio fourth quarter.
Ball in the Norwood 22-yard line.
Leveroni sprint right. Flannery to the left, Murrow to the left.
Brings a blocking back in.
Pitch to Rodenheiser, left side, right up the sidelines for a couple of yards. Nice run. I like the way that play went. It looked like he was coming in for a blocking back.
Yeah, the other thing was I like going to the short side of the field because, again, I never did like that. I never did like that. Then I realized that you have the people who are going to the far side of the field to cover all that area over there. And if you get a good blocker in there, it's really a one-on-one block sometimes.
It is. 2nd down and 4 for the Panthers.
Panthers got to stay in bounds when they get that clock running.
McDonald inside handoff.
That's a nice
Jake
run.
Brodsky on the run.
That's a nice run for a first down.
Was that Murrow on the carry or Brodsky? I think it was Brodsky.
The ball carrier.
The announcer said it was the Brodsky, so
yeah.
Keneally.
We'll use his eyes.
1st and 10 for Holliston at the 11-yard line of Norwood. 7:30 and the clock's running when the Henry Studios fourth quarter. Rodenheiser.
Cut. That a boy. That's how to cut.
Just short of the goal line.
That's first down. That's how to cut the ball. That's how to cut when you're running.
Max Morrow with the
carry. That was
carry.
Max Murrow. Gosh. Tell the difference between a 2 and a 9 at this distance.
Well, you went to Holliston High, so.
Ball in the Norwood.
I don't have my new glasses yet.
They're on order?
They're on order. I should have them in by the Thursday night.
By the Dedham game, okay. I'm laughing meanwhile, and I can't see anything either.
So 1st and goal from Holliston at the 1. McDonald goes forward.
I don't know.
Touchdown, Panthers!
There you go. I was going to say, I don't know if he got in. What he did was he went to get in between his guard and his center, and I think he was figured he could kind of lean on him, and they moved and he fell down, I think, and he went in for the touchdown. Nicely done. And now you got a decision. Here's your decision. They're going to go for 1, but the decision is, if you go for 2,
it's a 2-score game.
2-possession game. So
Poirier's kick is up and good, so with 6:31 to go in the Henry Studios fourth quarter, Panthers lead Norwood 22-14.
By the way, Sam Poirier's kicking is really gotten good. That ball he just kicked there, that could be like a 25 or 30-yard field goal. He's really doing well with his kicking. So here we go. It's still only a one-possession game, though.
Oh, I got so excited I forgot to write down the Leveroni touchdown. I'm like, Panthers had 2 scores recently.
Yeah, there you go. 6:31 left to go in the Henry Studio fourth quarter, and now it comes down to your kicking special team and your defense.
So Jack McDonald with quite an introduction at the end of the Ashland game and then starting here in Norwood.
Well,
2 touchdown passes, and he's run for a touchdown. And he's really been the straw that stirs the drink tonight.
He's a spark plug right now. He's doing it. He's doing it with his running a little bit out there, and he gets to the outside, and then his throwing has been really excellent.
He's been away from the pressure every time in the pocket. Rodenheiser kick drives Larkey back to the 10-yard line. There's a flag.
Yeah, it's coming back. It's coming back. And let's see if there's any urgency on the Norwood side here, because if you're running the ball a little bit
on the return,
you take another 3 or 4 minutes off this clock,
out of bounds by number 13,
and you don't get in and give Holliston the ball back, you're in trouble. So we'll see how this works out for them. Yeah, legal push in the back. That's interesting too, because Sam Larkey, really great runner. He gets the ball. Nice catch, by the way. He gets the ball and he's running in the direction, and sometimes you're blocking and you don't see what direction he's running
against
in.
The Mustangs.
And the defender turns his back, and
they will take
a lot of times that's what happens, and it's tough to play in the blocker.
You got to put your hands straight up in the air. Yeah. That's about the only thing you can do as a blocker.
Yeah.
But the ball's at the 24-yard line, 1st and 10 Mustangs. Roche hands off. Got a couple. That was Chastanet on the carry. 6:02, the clock is running here in the Henry Studios fourth quarter.
Tackleman number 72.
Panthers lead is now 22-14.
Brings up second down.
2nd and 6 for Norwood. Roche throws incomplete.
Roche's pass was intended for number 4, Danny Reen.
So another important 3rd down.
And at some point here, you're going to see the pass to Larkey. Now, what that does,
it'll bring up 3rd down for the Mustangs.
It's probably a little early to start talking about the clock.
But it isn't too early to start talking about trick plays, which we saw out of Coach Lopes.
Yeah. It's because of his offensive coordinator, Coach
Wyman. Wyman. Ball over the hand of Kevin Roach. Tries to dive on it. Scooped up by Holliston. Max Murrow with the recovery with 5:29 to go in the Henry Studios fourth quarter. Big turnover in events by the Panthers.
Wow.
Had everybody geared up for a giant 3rd down.
Fumble on the play is recovered by Holliston's number 9, Max Murrow.
That's tough. These kids who are in this, I don't know how they do it, these centers. I really don't. They're always in a shotgun. They're always centering. They got to make every pass perfect, and they did one mistake.
And they've got to execute a block too.
And like an offensive lineman, you make one mistake all game.
Take over first and goal.
And look what it does.
Ball on the Norwood 2-yard line.
So ball first and goal on the 2 for the Panthers.
Take the knee 3 times and put it in. Let's get them out of their timeouts.
Murrow and Rodenheiser behind McDonald. Handoff to Rodenheiser.
He's in.
Touchdown, Panthers!
Austin Rodenheiser,
And
ball carrier
just
for
like
the
that.
Holliston touchdown.
Rodenheiser with his
around.
second touchdown of the night. But the play that set that up was the fumble recovery by Max Murrow.
Yeah. Well, what happened was when Roach went to cover the ball, he wasn't able to cover the ball. And
He
you
just
know
had
why?
a bad angle on it,
Yeah.
and it was still bouncing.
And you know why?
Because it's not round.
That's right.
Warriors
There you
kick
go.
is up and good. So
Warriors
with
kick is good.
5:22 left in the Henry Studios fourth quarter, the
And as he
Panthers
comes back up the
lead
field,
Norwood
scores Holliston
29 to
29,
14.
Mustangs 14.
I'll tell you what. You can't kill this team. They just, no matter what you throw at them, this Holliston team, no matter how many people get injured, no matter what you throw at them, they just keep coming and coming and coming. What a great job, and what a great job coaching these kids.
I always say it's not the adversity that puts you down, it's how you respond to the
That's right.
adversity. And Holliston has had to take a next man
Well-
up. It is a tribute to their coaching, Mike Uroff and his staff.
It's just amazing coaching, And having, John Wooden, the great John Wooden used to say that success occurs at that place in the road where opportunity meets preparation. And, opportunity, you can't get, it's a circumstantial thing, not in control. But preparation, you're always in control of. And these kids came here and they're well prepared. And the kids that head to become the new starters on this team are doing a great job. And you're hearing some new names, the Cal Leveronis. You're hearing these new names all over the place. And then you get the Jake Brodskis who'll do anything for this ball club and does everything and does it well. This is what you get.
And
This
a
is what
credit
you
to
get.
that front line that came
That-
together for the Clockers
that's
last
right.
week and is playing again tonight really well.
That line is just done a great job. And again, all the credit to this ball club, these kids, and that really
Rodenheiser,
coaching staff.
line drive, taken at the 14-yard line by Larkey. Boy, is he just a tremendous return man.
He's quick and he's fast.
Sam
So-
Larkey with a return.
It's not over yet,
15,
Jay,
Henry.
as they say.
No, it's not even close to being
Mustangs
over
will
with
take over first and 10.
5:15 left to go in the
ball on
Henry
that
Studio
47-yard line.
fourth quarter.
It's
now,
a two-score game.
Now the job of your defense is no quick scores. No quick scores. That's the job of your defense right now. Keep playing the way you're playing. Don't change up anything. No prevent defense. None of that junk. Just keep playing the way you're playing.
First and 10. Roche takes the ball, rolls right, looks deep, puts it up long, looking for Breen. Danny Reen, incomplete.
Kevin Roach's pass was intended for number 4, Danny Reen. Austin Rodenheiser on the coverage. Brings up second down.
Nice job by this defense, and they got to keep covering that way. Just don't let that guy get down there and get behind you. Just stay right there with him.
Keep playing aggressive, Jay.
You got to be aggressive.
That's what got you here.
Yep. Just ask the New York Giants what happened last week playing that prevent.
Prevented the win. That's what it did.
That's exactly what it did. This is going to be a timeout for
Holliston.
And timeout Holliston.
So a second down and 10 from the 48 at 5:07 left in the Henry Studios fourth quarter. 29 to 14. Holliston takes an important timeout.
And what this is they want to do two things. This is a checking moment for your defensive coordinator, and he wants to make sure that very smart to do this. everybody's got to know what their job is. No mistakes here, right? Because if we don't make a mistake and just play it straight and do a good job, we'll get the ball back and we can run the clock out. Just make sure you get everybody. They must have seen something that they didn't like. And I think maybe one of the things might be that they may be saying for these wide receivers, you might want to play them back off the ball just a little bit more just so you don't get beat. Just don't get beat.
And I still think of Coach Lopes and trick plays. We saw so many trick plays on this field. It resulted in a Holliston loss.
Yeah.
Can't forget that. Number 5, Caden Sheehan, is their backup quarterback.
Yeah.
So you see him anywhere behind Roche.
But the way to prevent that is put that pressure. Put that pressure in that backfield. Get that pressure in that backfield. And make sure to contain around the ends. No long gains around the ends.
2nd down and 10.
There's the blitz.
Roche, short pass to Chastanet. Nice tackle by number 44, Jake Brodsky.
I didn't see who got in on the quarterback.
I bet you it was Morrow.
You can't draw it up any more perfect for Holliston right there. Keep the ball inbounds, keep that clock running.
Tackle. Brings up 3rd down for Norwood.
And a 3rd and long. Now this is obviously because they're down 2 possessions. This is 4 down territory no matter where they are. They can't afford to give the ball back to Holliston now. They might never see it again.
They've got a short time, less than 10 seconds to go on the play clock. They have to take a timeout because they weren't quite ready.
And that's a tough timeout for Norwood because they got to keep all their timeouts. What did I tell you before? You got to take your timeouts on defense. You shouldn't be taking your timeouts on the offense. But he couldn't take the 5-yard. Yeah, he couldn't take the 5-yard penalty.
4:17 to go in the Henry Studios 4th quarter. Panthers lead the Norwood Mustangs by 15 points. Austin Rodenheiser with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And Jack McDonald with his touchdown were the ones that gave the Panthers the lead here in the 2nd half. And Cal Liveroni's catch.
Tom, it's the last name you're supposed to have trouble with, not the first name.
I know. Why do I want to call him Kyle? It's Cal.
Cal.
I need more practice.
Well, he's going to give it to you because
thank goodness.
He's an up and comer. He's going to be a good one.
So 3rd down and 10 for the Mustangs. Roche with the snap on the reverse to Larkey. Now he throws back to Roche. Sneaks away from one tackler.
Don't let him out. He's getting inbounds.
Tackled in bounds by Morrow, but there was a trick play.
Yeah, you've been calling for it all game, and you got it there.
Pass was complete to number 19, Kevin Roach.
Clock stops as they move the chains with 4:05. Starts running again once they place the ball.
That's where, sometimes when you get a quarterback like Roach, a great running quarterback, and sometimes you put a spy on him.
Mustangs off 1st and 10.
If there was a spy on him, that pass might have been intercepted.
23-yard line.
So we 1st and 10 at the 23 for Norwood. 3:43 left in the Henry Studios 4th quarter. Roach takes it himself. Got some open room. Cuts it up. Bangs into the end zone. Touchdown.
Kevin Roach in for the Norwood touchdown.
So it looked like the Panthers had him pinned down on 3rd and 10, but 2 plays and the Norwood Mustangs are in the end zone.
And they're right back in this ball game with 3:30 and 2 timeouts left.
Now they're going to go for 1 or 2 here. You go for 2?
I think you go for 1 this time. Or actually, you would go for. Well, you can go for 2 this time.
You don't need to go for 2 this time. But it looks like they're huddled up to go for 2.
You know why you go for 2? Because if you don't make it, you go for 2 next time.
Right. No, you can't go for 2 next time.
Sure you can.
You're up by down by 9 points. Norwood lined up for the 2-point conversion. Roche takes it himself. Flag. Looks like we've got a procedure penalty.
That's huge if they do. You gotta, you
Procedure against Norwood.
you've got to do whatever you can to.
Now they're going to kick.
Now they're gonna kick.
No, I don't understand why they went for 2 this time. Unless he thought he had the momentum going.
Because if you,
The window
Right,
of opportunity. I mean, he must have had confidence that Kevin could make it in. So the extra point attempt by Norwood.
whoa,
Kick is
good.
up and good.
And Olvera's kick is good.
So with 3:30 to go in the Henry Studios 4th quarter, the Panther lead is cut to 8, 29-21.
got a player down. This,
Get the pickle juice out.
yeah, this looks like a cramp. Hopefully that's all it is.
Well, an exciting game tonight. Looked
Oh,
like
what a
the
good
Holliston Panthers had the Mustangs pinned back.
Well, the thing
Now,
you
do
have,
you go for the onside kick or you go for a 3 and
well,
out?
I
You
say
got 1 timeout.
No, you go for the 3 and out. You got. Did they call timeout that? They have 2 timeouts.
They do.
don't
No, they called
They call the
timeout
second time.
twice.
They call 1 timeout. Well, there's plenty of time. 3:30.
So you don't go for the onside kick here.
I would not. Because the other thing is, if you don't recover the onside kick, you're giving them incredible field position.
Still, you could go for a chip kick.
Yep, you go for those, but they've seen those on tape. They know, they've seen what you and I've seen, right, in the
Right.
game films. So they've already had, in all these kickoffs, they've had guys positioned properly for that, and they've had guys who can catch the ball back there doing that.
Coach is talking to Oliveira.
But like you say, if it is only 1 timeout left, then well, you may want to try an onside kick. Let's see how he's setting this ball up. Sometimes they set it up differently for an onside kick. It looks like. Now
He's
be
putting
ready.
it flat.
Yeah, and be ready right now, because they're going to turn and go. Oh. You better get down. You got to get that second line back a little bit. There you go. Well, it worked.
Bounced off the Panther.
Yep, it worked.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, there's 2 trick plays that you talked about the trick plays. There's 2 of them.
You want to kick it right at the chest of somebody
And
hard.
recovers the onside kick. They will take over 1st and 10. Ball right at midfield.
You know, and there's really nothing you can do. If that thing's coming at you that quick, you know, ordinarily you say just get out of
Well,
the way.
you want to let it go
Yeah,
through
go
to
through,
the second
but
level.
But it's coming so quick.
Yeah.
Your first reaction's always going to be to try and catch it.
Well, a good play by the Norwood Mustangs gives them the ball at midfield with 3:25 to go in the Henry Studios 4th quarter.
There's movement. That helps a
Procedure.
little bit. You want to show your blitzes.
False start against the Mustangs. It'll be 1st and 15. Ball on the Norwood 45-yard line.
3:25 left to go in the Henry Studio fourth quarter.
1st and 15 for the Mustangs.
Down one possession, but 8-point possession.
Coach Lopes talking to the referee.
Let's get this thing going. What's the story here? How
I don't understand.
I mean, at some point you've got to declare a timeout or not. You can't just stand there and while your team is figuring out what they're going to do.
So big play here and
contain. Don't let him outside those edges. Contain. Make him throw the ball.
Roach to throw. Finds a receiver at the sideline. Picked up 5 or 6.
The other thing you want to do when they get to the sideline, try and pull them back in. Try not to let them get out of bounds. Let that clock keep running.
Sheehan on the catch, number 5.
Brings up 2nd down for the Mustangs. Ball on the Holliston 48-yard line.
2nd and 8 for Norwood. Clock stopped with 3:15 in the Henry Studios fourth quarter. Exciting football tonight.
Is this a trick fake out play?
Roach to throw. Looking to run.
Inbounds.
Can't find any room.
Inbounds. That's it. Just keep him inbounds.
Tackled inbounds by the host of Panthers. Jake Brodsky's happy.
Yeah. Roach the carry.
Coach York's happy too because that clock is running now. It's going down to 2:45 and
it's up 3rd down.
Left to go in the Henry Studio fourth quarter.
All at midfield.
They got 2 shots here. Holliston can hold them 2 times.
3rd and 10 at midfield. We've been here before.
Yep.
Roach fumbles the snap.
Holliston got it.
Holliston ball.
Got it. Oh my! Roach fumbled it.
Norwood got the ball back.
They got it back?
Yes, and they're calling timeout
Norwood.
after a loss of 4 yards.
And timeout Norwood.
So it's 4th down.
4th and 14.
14 and no timeouts left, right?
No timeouts left. 2 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the Henry Studios fourth quarter. Panthers lead by 8, 29-21.
So here it is, boys. You stop them on this play, it's your ball game.
Somebody lit the barn on fire for sure.
Yeah.
This one's going up in flames. What a great game.
This has just been great.
Good Tri-Valley League football here tonight.
Just been great. Both teams going at it. Both teams having come, this one comes and gets the lead, and this one goes over here and gets the lead, and back and forth it goes.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of fun. This is what football is. Sometimes you like to win by 40 or 50 points, but these games are so much more fun. So much more fun.
Get the blood pumping.
Yeah. Well, ain't much left in me, but.
And you're hanging onto your hat.
Yeah.
You having fun, Tom Howard? He's having fun.
Okay, here we go.
Holliston pinning their ears back.
You talk about your trick plays. If he's ever going to use it, it's got to be here, right?
4th and 14. The Holliston fans are getting revved up. Roche in the empty backfield. 3 receivers to his left, 2 to his right.
Yeah, Holliston takes a timeout. You know why?
Holliston takes a timeout.
They had somebody was out of position, and this very smart timeout. Someone was out of position. couldn't get back out here in time enough to cover, and there was a switch off back there, and they want to make sure that everybody's covered. It's also a good timeout to talk about. You saw what they have, what their lineup is going to be. Now you can kind of talk about what they're going to do.
It's going to be that spread offense. 5 receivers. Dangerous Kevin Roach with the ball.
And that's the thing. See, with Roach, he can do it with his arm. He can do it with his leg. So you really, again, it comes down to just being able to stop him.
Right. We know how dangerous quarterbacks can be in one of those 6-on-5 situations.
Yeah, exactly. Because when he's running the ball, you got 10 blockers.
Right.
All right, here we go again.
Play of the game number 1.
2:19 left to go in the Henry Studio fourth quarter. 4th down.
An exciting
14.
fourth quarter.
No one in the backfield.
Roach to throw. Scrambling. Carter giving chase. He's way backed up. Tosses the ball. Knocked incomplete.
What a great defense.
Rodenheiser, Motter, and Staley, Jack Staley are all there. Triple coverage on the
Two things
Mustangs.
on that. Two things on that. Give that quarterback, Kevin Roach, give him all the credit in the world. That kid, what a job he did keeping that play alive.
Oh my gosh.
But I tell you, I keep telling you guys, don't throw to Jack Staley's man.
That's right.
Don't do it. Telling all you people now, Dedham, Westwood, all you people, don't throw to Jack Staley's man.
And I'm going to give credit to Carter Green on that play.
Carter Green putting the pressure on.
He put the pressure on, forcing Roach to go back, but not by him. He had boxed him in.
Okay, boys, 127 seconds.
2:07 in the Henry Studios fourth quarter. Handoff to Rodenheiser.
They did have another timeout. I thought they did. No.
No, you were right. We thought you were wrong, but you were right.
Hold on a minute. I was what?
You were right.
Rodenheiser on the carry.
No, now we got
to play it
down. With the tackle. And timeout Norwood.
Wow. So Holliston can still go 3 and out and have to punt the ball back to Norwood.
Well, yeah.
But a first down ices it.
First down, it's over, right.
So do you go for it on 4th down? Or do you punt?
Well, let's see where they are.
Well, assume they're near midfield.
Punt.
You punt?
Oh, absolutely. If they're in midfield, absolutely you punt. I
Okay.
mean, it depends how much time is on the clock. I mean, if it's like 13 seconds left or something, maybe you take the ball and run it around a little bit.
Okay.
But what you don't do is, of course, it's not going to matter now because there was a timeout. What you don't do is you don't snap the ball early.
2nd down and 7. Handoff to Rodenheiser, left side. Stopped short of a first down as he gets to the 40-yard line. Tackled in bounds.
Rodenheiser the ball carrier.
This time Norwood can't stop the clock.
Yeah.
1:45 in the Henry Studios fourth quarter, clock running.
Ball in the Norwood
3rd down and 4.
This is where if you're Holliston, you want to get to the line of scrimmage soon enough so you can see when that hand goes up and count the 10 seconds in your head. Don't do anything until that hand goes up by that back judge. When it goes up, right there.
There it is.
Now you count your head. You count your head till about 8, and then you go.
McDonald to Rodenheiser. fights his way back to the line of scrimmage and maybe a yard, bringing up a 4th down and 4.
Roden has the ball carrier. Tackled by number 76, Dan De Oliveira.
Clock running.
Brings up 4th down.
Now Holliston can take a timeout. They're going to drain the clock.
See which okay, so is he bringing out the punt team?
He is.
So if you're bringing out the punt team, what you do is you take the penalty. You let the clock
There's
run.
10 seconds.
You let the clock run totally out, and you take the penalty if you're going to punt it.
Talk about putting guys in new situations.
Yeah,
he took the penalty.
19 seconds left.
Delay a game.
Delay a game against Holliston.
That backs the Panthers up 5. And they'll punt with 19 seconds left in the Henry Studios 4th quarter, leading Norwood by 8 points.
Let me ask you a question. Are you sure they're going to punt? If they run 7 or 8 seconds off this clock, we'll see. Punt can take a long time, too.
Brodsky's kick is high and out of bounds.
So 11 seconds left.
So it took 8 seconds off the clock.
No timeouts. If he runs it all at all, if he runs around at all, it's probably going to be over.
Brodsky's kick goes out of bounds.
So this is where you play your prevent. This is where you put 2 or 3 guys back there and send everyone else.
Mustangs will take over 1st and 10.
Just don't put
Ball on the
Gronkowski
29
back
yard
there.
You got to be very, very careful, though, Tom. I mean, this game is not over with that kid at quarterback.
Oh my gosh,
He's a danger.
He's elusive and he's a magician. And Coach Lopes isn't wearing short sleeves, so you don't know what's up to the sleeves. 1st and 10 from the 29. Roach to throw. Sideline throw to Larkey.
Well,
With 8 seconds to go in the Henry Studios 4th quarter.
They'll let them do that all day. If that's what they're going to do.
Pass complete to number 2, Sam Larkey.
I think
We haven't seen the hook and ladder.
I haven't seen a hook and ladder, and it's
Ball on the
almost
38-yard line.
to the point now with 8 seconds left. You almost get. Usually it's with 7. You figure you might get another play in sometimes if you do it right, but we'll see. That play took just 3 seconds. Got to put the pressure on him.
2nd down and 1. Roach to throw. Puts it up deep. Knocked away by Tyler Motor.
2 seconds left.
Tyler Motor knocked it down.
2 seconds left in the Henry Studio 4th quarter.
Nice play by number 11.
Now what you do, Tom, now what you do is you pull everybody back. Even if I would rush 2 guys, I would pull everybody back, let him run around all he wants back
Motor
there.
pulled a muscle or has a
Oh, boy.
cramp.
Time out on the field.
Has a cramp.
But what I'm saying is you rush 2, maybe 3. You pull your linebackers back and you put your your people deep so that if he runs, he's not going to have that much opportunity to run. It's 2 seconds. This is the last play unless there's a penalty.
Defensive penalty.
Right, defensive penalty.
Wow. Coming down to the last second tonight.
And, ordinarily in a game, and a high school game in a league like this is something, 2 seconds, that's over. I don't trust it. This kid Roach. I love the way he plays.
Oh my gosh.
He's good. I mean, you gotta really respect that he might run. And that's why I say, if you just rush 2 or 3, you can just go wherever he goes. He's not going to throw the ball the full length of the field.
Got to make sure he doesn't get out of that pocket.
Right. But even if he does, then you're far enough back so you can come up and get him. Everybody can come get him. The other thing they might do is run a play, if he runs it, a play with a player behind him, kind of a, instead of a hook and ladder, a running ladder, and I'd spread
Here we
them
go,
wide.
last play of the game.
I'd let him run right up the middle. Spread those guys wide on the defensive line.
Roche in the pocket. Chased by the Panthers. Gets it to Chastanet.
Ball game.
And that's it. The Panthers win 29-21, an exciting game here at Norwood High School.
This is a great game. This is what high school football is all about. Just a great game. And I'm going to tell you one more time.
Our final score here tonight.
I know I try not to say it too much because Coach Uroff said don't make a big deal about it. That club over there came in here with 7 or 8 kids out. They lost 2 or 3 kids in the game. And what do? They still played hard.
Played their hearts out.
Those kids and that coaching staff get all the credit in the world as far as
amazing effort by the Panthers tonight.
That is so tough to do. Great job also by Coach Lopes and his Norwood Mustangs too. Final score tonight, 29-21. We want to thank Tom Harmon for the great job he's done on the camera and the great Bruce Guilfoyle inside. Tom, you did it. I told you you'd do it. Of course, I did wear my Tom and Jay t-shirt.
That's right, for good, and your Dallas Cowboy socks.
And my Dallas Cowboy socks. That's it from Norwood, Mass. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.